Ladies and gentlemen, first quarterfinal of this King of the Desert 4 and these quarterfinal editions with a best of 7. And we see how Mr. Yo is sending the scout right away with me, Survivalist, and we're going to analyze together. What do you think, Mr. Survivalist, Incas or Vietnam in this matchup?
In this matchup, I mean, Vietnamese does have a lot of options, but if the Incas gets to the late game, they might have a chance because their Eagle Warriors with the extra tankiness can actually fight the Rattan Archers. But I don't think this game is going to get that far because looking at the map, it's so open. It's not one of those King of the Desert Arabias where it's super closed with 4 wood lines. This is one of the super open generations. And we've got a crazy lane coming in from Mr. Yo right now. He's got 2 sheep already. And that's going to give him such an advantage, or it's going to give him enough advantage leading up to Feudal Age that I think he's going to be the one putting the pressure. So, yeah, I think that the actual Civ matchup is going to be fairly even. I wouldn't favor one over the other.
Okay, I'm checking the map. As we can see, he has nice wood on the right side, Mr. Yo. But
yeah,
on the left, well, I mean, there's one woodland, but kinda, you know, it's in the hell, Mr. Survivalist.
Same idea for Vinchester. Like, both maps are fairly open. Yo's gonna have a little bit of an easier time walling, but Vinch is gonna be wide open the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, but it's still similar. Like on the left, he has all the woodline. Look at that goal in front as well. For both, it looks very similar. I would say very open map, aggressive, but for both, kinda the same. One got the woodland on one side, one in the other, very open, goal in front. You know, even one goal at the back for Vinchester behind that woodline on the left, as we can see in the mini-map, you know, but still very open, both with 4 villages on wood. You can see that goal I was mentioning right now, yeah. And Survivalist, he lamed 2 goats, but there is no lame on the rhinos, so it's not that huge, but obviously it's another 200-foot loss for one player. And what opened it here? Because I see already 5 villages on wood for Vinchester. Does that mean that we're going to see some pre-mill rush?
Yeah, well, with that amount on wood, you pretty much want to be going for a pre-mill rush. It just makes sense. You don't really need the wood that early for anything else. So, yep, and that's, I think, what we're going to be seeing here.
Okay, let's see. We have the barrack already, as we can see. Barrack that is close to the house. Now, he doesn't have yet the mill, Mr. Yo. It's kind of weird. I think he just made the lumber camp a little bit slower than his opponent, but he's bringing now the elephant, and he still have no barrack, no mill. It's a little bit awkward, this build order, right?
I think he'll be making a barracks pretty soon. There's no reason to be floating this amount of wood. I wonder why he's waiting on that, because, you know, he's floating quite a bit now. Okay, he's going to go for the mill. Okay. I guess he just wanted a little bit of flexibility, just the extra wood, just in case.
Okay, and the famous 2 militias. 2 militias with the scout is going already to be annoying, Mr. Survivalist.
I really like 2 militia drushes that we've been seeing. The advantages are that you're going to hit faster to your opponent. You're also going to get to Feudal Age faster, which is huge. Then you can follow it up with the flush quite a bit easier. And also, it's of course going to cost you less resources, so you can spend those resources elsewhere. It means that you don't have to take 10 gold from the mine as well. So it's much more economic to go for 2 militia drush, unless you're a civ that gets a little bit of extra gold at the start, like Aztecs or Goths or Portuguese that get the discount. So, yeah.
Look at this.
I don't think Yo sees this, though. And Vinch is going to get in there with the eagle and block walls.
Uh-oh.
Look at this.
Vinchester is there. Mr. Yo is going to lose the first villager. Mr. Yo is going to lose the first village, almost guaranteed. If he saved this village, I don't know what to say, because no, that village is down. So, Vinchester is starting like he finished yesterday. A smooth gameplay, and as you mentioned, look at the time up for the Russian. He is on the way to Feudal Age already, with 1 village killed. Let's go.
Exactly. And that's the advantage of 2 Militias Rush. It really doesn't hurt your economy that much, and you can get up at a reasonable time while still applying pressure.
Let's remember, Survivalist, this is, I mean, he probably is not going to admit, this is probably the most important match in Vinchester's career, because he's on a quarterfinals, about to be in the semifinals in a $75,000 tournament. He reached one semifinal, I think, in a Red Bull event, but obviously no disrespect, but that was a 20K prize pool. If I'm not wrong, this is 75K. So it can affect his gameplay, or you think he's well prepared? Like, man, I'm here, I'm gonna give everything.
He seems pretty well prepared, and the Civ, the strategy, he selected the safest Civ and the safest strategy. This is just, it's not a huge investment, and look, he's gonna get another one.
Oh, he saved it, yo! Oh, man! He saved 1 HP! 1 HP saved Mr. Yo! And that was important because he was going to be 1 village behind, and now the militias from Yo are on Vinchester base. But Vinchester is well prepared, as you mentioned, and he's fully well. My goodness! 4 militias! This is not expected. He didn't expect this. He need to go back. Please, Mapu, go back. Go back, go back. I want to see the fight with the men at arms, please. Because here can be a massacre. His men at arms. I don't know if he's gonna lose some village. There's a village here. I think he might lose that village. Is saving another? Yeah, but he's out of goal, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, Eagle Warriors, they're just a little bit slower than Scout Cav, and they're not quite as easy to block with. But these men-at-arms have been doing work because Yo really needed to get that gold because he wants to go archers, and he has 20 gold in the bank. So where is he going to go to gold? Is he going to find another gold, or is he going to just make skirmishers?
Yeah, and now those militias, he's doing another goal. Those militias from Yo are not effective because they are militias. They are not even upgraded men-at-arms. This is massive for Vinchester. Survivalist. Massive aggression for him.
Yep, those militia from Yo aren't really going to be as scary, especially with the archer out now, and he's missed the timing to even upgrade them to men-at-arms. It's not really worth it to get at this point. And Yo's just going to go home with his units to clean this up. Or he could stay forward, but, you know, what is he going to do, really?
But my question is, he can't clean up anything with this army. He's coming already with the archery range. Mr. Yo, we all know that he's really, really a try-hard, and he's gonna thrive a lot, but this is looking amazing. He's gonna notice, okay, this is good actually for Yo, because he's blocking the archers and the skirmishers coming, so he gives a little bit of time himself to get some skirmishers there.
Yeah, exactly. And just knowing where Vinchester's army is at all times is really important for Yo, because he's got that really exposed gold, so he needs to have his army in the correct position to protect against that, because he's got holes everywhere. His army can only be in one place at a time, so he needs to make sure it's in the correct place. So, yeah, tracking Vinchester's army is important.
And with Fletching, Survivalist, he has Fletching already. I mean, even if he has the archer and the skirmisher, well, Vinchester has the advantage. Now with Fletching, it's gonna be lovely, but he need to use the scout, Mr. Yo, properly. Mr. Yo, according to the situation, is doing a great job, Survivalist.
Yeah. I think Yo's gonna take a good fight here. Although he's fighting uphill against those men-at-arms, still looks okay, but those men-at-arms are still alive.
Yeah, that's the problem. And there's not a lot of army. No. Mr. Yo is trying, but Mr. Yo has 2 army. Vinchester 7. He forced him to make a tower. If this tower is not going to be up, it's going to be a huge problem. He probably needs another house even. I don't know if he's going to be able because he has no wood. I mean, look at the resources for the Chinese player right now. Mr. Yo, one of the players that has not... I think Mr. Yo didn't lose a single game in the tournament. It's... not losing yet, but he's on the way, because look at Vinchester's economy. His economy is really on point right now, and he's going to try to find the other goal. Whoa.
And he's going to find it, and, well, this means no more gold for Yo, although he has enough in the bank that it's not going to hurt him right away. But the longer this game goes, the more he's going to struggle for gold, because the tower that Yo placed was really not in the spot he wanted to place it. That tower... does very little. It's just not really on the wood. It's kind of close to the berries, but not really close enough. It doesn't really protect anything properly. It was just so that he didn't lose vills there. And yeah, his gold is just going to continue to be exposed, and Yo's going to need another mining camp, which he really can't afford. And
Yeah, you can see survival is what you said in the start. The two militias, the big damage and a snowball game it provoked to apply like Mr. Yo is incredible.
exactly. And if this was 3 militias, he'd be up later, and the archers would come later. So again, it comes back to the 2 militia, allowing you to get up faster and get your archers out faster.
We see the population now, and it looks like, okay, it's 34 villages for both. Yeah. But look at those resources for Vinchester. Vinchester already with the score lead, with a massive advantage, not in numbers, but in timing, in momentum, Mr. Survivalist.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be up to Castle Age soon, and I wonder if Yo's gonna see the score drop and just call it there, because honestly, he's really on the back foot. And looking at the Barracks edition, we know what's gonna be coming as the follow-up.
Brutal transition to Castle Age. Yo is not even close to go up. This is a second barrack. That means he's going to go full Eagles. And you know what? Incas is becoming one of the most success pick for whatever reason it is, because obviously the strategy he did is not because of Incas bonus, but still, they are for some reason. Maybe they bring you some good luck, survivalists, because Incas is winning quite a lot of games.
They have a lot of very small bonuses that all add up. So they've got starting with the free llama, they've got the houses that provide double population, and then of course we mustn't forget about the faster building farms. But look at this fight.
Yeah, this is a good one for Mr. Yo, but the Mr. Yo army is not gonna do too much against what is coming. And what is coming is Eagles. And it's not gonna be Eagle Scout, it's gonna be Eagle Warrior. He's doing a second archery range, okay. Mr. Yo is balancing his economy properly. He's about to go up to Castle Age in a moment, but maybe when he reaches Castle Age, it's maybe late, survivalist.
Yeah, well, you know what? Vinchester made a small mistake by throwing away all that army, because that tells Yo that no crossbowmen are coming. Otherwise, he wouldn't throw away all those archers if he was going to be making crossbowmen. So I think Yo can assume that Eagle Warriors are coming in, especially with that Castle Age time. So he's going to have to play like he's up against Eagle Warriors in the next few seconds here. And looks like Yo is making some archers, which are really his best bet here. But I don't think Feudal Archers is going to be enough. And here come the big walls. He knows.
Yeah.
But against Forward Siege...
Exactly. Well, he's gonna see that Siege Workshop. Maybe Vinchester shouldn't go that far, because now he's gonna be aware. But still, he need more villages. It's impossible. He's walling with so many villages. Mr. Yo need to wall, but he's gonna be in time. He's gonna be in time. He's gonna be he's breaking. He's breaking because those are so strong. He break it right away because he needed to wall, and Mr. Yo wasn't ready to this aggression survivalist, and now Mr. Yo is almost bye-bye in the game. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, he didn't scout the Drush coming in, and it took him off guard, and just snowballed from there. Amazing plays by Vinchester. Now, are we going to see a hole in the bottom?
Woof, Vinchester playing so great, starting this, and I has been reading a lot of comments that after just a victory, well, against Mr. Yo, it's gonna be as easy series for 0 clap. Doesn't look like this, at least this first game. But Mr. Yo never give up. He's not telling his last word, but man, Vinchester is so ready with a ram. He's not joking around. It's not even a mangonel survival. It's a ram to kill the buildings right away.
Exactly. If he can kill the archery ranges faster, then what is Yo going to do? He can't replace them. So, yeah, it's a smart play. Although, you know, a mangonel would actually be able to shoot at the archers. So, the ram can actually get taken out here. I don't know about a ram first.
Okay.
But,
well, he's doing now the scorpion. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right, and he need to go back. So maybe the ram wasn't that great then.
He probably just wanted to spend the gold on more Eagle Warriors instead of mangonel. That's probably what it was. It's like he just probably didn't have enough gold at the time. But if these archers fall here, then the game is over. But really good micro by Yo to bring them back, and then he does have that tower. But I don't know. These are Eagle Warriors. They don't die.
But he's doing a good job. He's doing a really good job. Now the Crows are there with Botkin. He's still taking the Eagles. It's incredible. I'm telling you, 95% of the players will have resigned as soon as his opponent reached Castle It. But Mr. Yo keep trying and trying and trying, killing the Eagles. Now the population is getting closer, still 4 villages behind. The Ram now is taking the Barrack. Why the Barrack? Because maybe he's thinking, he's gonna make long swords. He's not gonna be able anymore. He has a siege workshop there and we have a Mangonel, but still raiding Vinchester. Should they lose this game ever? But you know, Mr. Yo is there. And with him, you never know what can happen. Obviously, it's still a brutal advantage, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, a couple of really good attack rounds on the group of Eagles, and, you know, all the Eagles could be gone. But this one Eagle's coming in. It's going to tank the TC Fire and kill that Mangonel. So...
Okay.
The
still
over.
take the Ram. Yeah. Still take the Ram, and there is no goal for Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo is still with the 800 wood, no food, he has no resources. Mr. Yo is doing like a warm-up, like, okay, it's the first game, I'm behind, but I'm gonna make Vinchester to work for this victory. He doesn't want to resign fast and won't try the maximum just to make it fight, but, ladies and gentlemen, first game of the day, GG Cole, Vinchester is taking the lead in the series. And you can see how Mr. Yo reaction is like, oh, Red Bull drinking, okay. He's getting the energy, but I'm already more excited even than before because I have to admit that I was a little bit worried for several reasons. First, Hera was supposed to be big favorite yesterday. Vinchester being the underdog today. And he was telling, oh, Mem, I don't know if you saw the interview. I didn't feel well. I'm sick. Yeah, he's feels sick today. Sick gameplay, Mr. Survivalist.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just this game proves that yesterday wasn't a mistake. Vinchester's got what it takes to take at least one game off of Yo. Let's see the next one. But yeah, amazing aggression from the early game and perfect follow-ups.
And Survivalists, we can check here the economy. You can see Vinchester obviously really ahead. The technology, I want to see the time up. Because the time up with those 2 militias, as you mentioned, we are going to see how fast he was. Yeah, 10 minutes, 14. Like a standard up, but with army and doing the damage. And he took the initiative. And then as a player yourself, I want to ask you, Survivalist, it's not the same to get one game to your opponent in a best-of-7 series when you are 3-0 behind that when you are with the first game of the series. The motivation, the confidence that it can bring to Vinchester can be insane.
Yeah, exactly. You just have all of that morale boost from just getting that first game in the bag, especially against somebody who is considered to be favored. So I think Vinchester's got to be feeling pretty good. I don't know if it's going to affect Yo too much. It was his warm-up game, and he has a lot of good civs on the table still. So yeah. I think that, you know, one game is okay, especially in a best-of-7. The first game, it can go either way.
Yeah, that's true. Also, there's a lot of civilization. The pick from Vietnam, as you can see, is not one of his first pick, but also Incas is not one of the first pick as well, you know. He's number 5, as you can see there, but still, this brings the series even, you know, more exciting. If I was already motivated to cast those series, and also yourself, right, Mr. Survivalist, after this game, wow, what is coming now from here? Mr. Yo should pick another, let's say, tier 2 pick, or go right away for Aztecs, Vikings, something like this.
Yeah, well, he's got a few more games of leeway to spend here, but it would be nice to see one of the more top-tier civs from him, just to maybe get back into it. If we go 1-1, it can be a little bit more exciting. We don't want to go like a clean sweep for Vinchester. So, yeah, let's see some exciting games, Mr. Yo.
Is Mr. Yo. I mean, I'm sure that's, against Mr. Yo, unlikely to happen. I mean, how Mr. Yo play, it would be a huge, brutal surprise, you know? Like, I don't want a 4-0. I don't think a 4-0 should or might happen in a quarterfinals, but if it happens, I don't think that not Vinchester, like any player can win Mr. Yo 4-0.
Yeah,
he's too strong, man. I mean, he's really too strong, you know? Maybe it's not the most clean game player with the mechanicals and with the mechanics and everything, but he has all kind of strategies, Survivalist.
Yeah. So let's see what he brings to game 2. Hopefully
Yeah.
he doesn't lose to a Drush again, and we can get to see maybe a little bit more Castle Age.
Well, let's see. Let's see what we are going to see. For the first game of the day, is get to see is more exciting. It's true that has been quite a short game because at this level, even when you are called Mr. Yo Survivalist, you have seen how he couldn't do anything when he got denied. And people is telling, oh, Age of Empires 2 is slower. Well, here the action was there in 8-9 minutes. And from there, non-stop and game over.
Yeah, exactly. And, well, on this map especially, that Drush can end the game.
I know the civilizations. Mr. Yo picked his last one, Japanese. Japanese. Yeah. He got, remember that he has survivalist people in the stream. He has 8 civilizations. One is not going to be picked ever because in case to need, it will need maximum 7. He got Japanese right now versus Berbers.
Ooh. I like Berbers here.
Yeah, I do.
But, you know,
the mobility they bring, you know?
Yeah. Early on, Japanese is going to be really nice, though. So I think that Mr. Yo is going to have to take the initiative here in Dark and Feudal Age. But if the game goes long, I think Berbers is going to be in a great spot. So we'll have to see how the map is. We'll have to see how the map is.
I believe Mr. Yo is going to try this early aggression that now Vinchester just bring it in the previous game. Is his turn to do that. Because, as you mentioned, he need to take the initiative. You don't want to fight in the longer games against Berbers.
Exactly, and I'd love to see something like 4 Men-at-Arms. We see 3 a lot. I think with Japanese, if you go for the 4th one, it's just so much stronger because they attack faster. So it feels like you have 6. So, okay,
that's correct.
We got the map.
That's correct. We got the map, yes. And we have as a blue Mr. Yo Japanese, Vinchester on the right side, Berbers. As a red, in a first look, what do you think about Mr. Yo map? I know what I think, but I want you to tell me survivalist because I can't hear what you want to say about this map. Can't wait.
Wood lines with the 2 Oasis means he has so much less wood to work with, but the back gold and back berries are going to be a little bit easier to defend. The unfortunate bit is that, well, they're on different sides, so he still has to defend both sides of the back of his base. Really depends on where he's going to select his wood line. Now, he's either going to go for the one in the west or in the north. Those are the 2 that kind of make sense. If he goes for the one in the north, where the Oasis is, it's going to be closer to his berries, but looks like he's going to go for the back one. That's going to be a little bit more difficult to defend if any aggression comes in, because he's going to have all of his resources spread out. But we'll have to see
Vinchester?
Yeah, let's take a look at Vinchester
map first. Let's go.
So, quite a bit better. Honestly, there's that forward gold, but everything can be defended. If he just walls just small to the TC, he's going to be completely safe with that back berries. Everything else is forward, though, so he's going to need to expand outwards.
Survival is the goal for Vinchester. I mean, it's true that the wood is good, the berries is good, but the goal, all the goals in really in front, well, you need to be aggressive. I mean, we have seen in this map, you cannot joke around with the map. It's Arabia with aggression. The players need to go full in or they die. I mean, if you are playing defensive, and this is what I love it, survival is players who play defensive, it's losing the games.
Yeah, and that's how it should be on Arabia. Forward gold on a hill, that's just standard. It's not a bug. That's just standard on this map. So people just need to get used to that. And the only way to really defend multiple locations is to get some towers up, or to get military. And we like to see military. So I think both players are going to have to go for heavy feudal play here. Let's see.
I mean, both players are with 4 villages on wood, so that invite probably Vinchester to go with militias as well. I mean, Berbers are the most drafted civilization in KOTD 4. Survivalist.
Wow. That's surprising. It's a good civ,
the most.
But I guess, well, it's not right at the top, but it's right at the edge where it doesn't really get banned, I guess, and people still like it. It's a pretty flexible civ. Like, it has good eco, and then, well, the Nightline is so good.
Pretty much when you are banning the civilization and Berries is not banned, it's always getting picked.
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense.
It's always getting picked. Yeah. It's always getting picked.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, in a map like this, also cheaper knights, camels, even with the a small thing like villas being faster, it's easier to avoid the trash.
Yeah.
And also,
exactly.
and also you can lame with this. Also, you can lame easier as well with the civilization. I remember one of the games. I think MBL sent a village forward with Berbers, or was Sito? I don't know. With Berbers, I think it was Sito, and he took a boar with the villager from his opponent, luring.
Yeah, that was the one with the 2 villagers, right? He took a boar and then he also killed the other one.
yeah. We were casted together, I think, those cities.
Yeah,
so
I remember that.
But now, Mr. Yo is about to take a villager. It should take more HP. Is this a mistake, Survivalist, to get half HP down for this?
This is a huge mistake by Yo. He doesnn't want to lose any HP on the scout, unless he gets a vill, but I don't think he is. Vinchester's not going to lose a vill here. He's got the 2 vills in position. And now, the scout isn't going to really help too much. And here's the 2 militia drush. But Vinchester's playing his map amazingly. Just the small wall to the TC. He needs to notice.
But it's not wall. It's not wall and oath. Look at that. It's not wall and oath. He took some HP. Yeah. Now the scout is inside. And now those villages is in danger. Now those villages are in danger. Maybe for that he was trying that. But again, when we were talking, those villages are Speedy Gonzalez. Look how fast they are. I mean,
exactly.
You cannot reach them.
Yeah, exactly. So Vinchester's fine. That's another reason why Berbers gets picked. Is it's another really safe pick. Is if you have it, even if you're not paying attention to everything, like at least you can react when the drush comes in. You can react with them, and you'll be fine. He's got loom.
Okay, now
you shouldn't lose the hill here. Although with the hill,
but. Has to be careful. He got some more damage probably that he needed. It still is being annoying. He's not letting now Vinchester get the initiative to be as smooth as he was in the previous game. We see now how Vinchester also is not up. He's up now with 23 villages. Is something that I don't like it, because now Mr. Yo can bring more army if he want, and he's gonna be up 40 seconds faster. And Mr. Yo in this situation is where he usually feel confident.
Yeah, this feels like Vinchester wants to go for 2 range archers. Just like straight 2 range archers, or 1 range with the blacksmith is probably going to be what he does here. And that's going to clean up the militia and then also give him something to deal with the incoming archers from Yo.
No,
so
but Mapu, please. Survival is Mr. Yu sending villages forward. I mean, I see so many units there, and those are not army. I think he's bringing villages, and if he brings villages, it means that he's gonna finally see a tower. Can we see those? Mr. Yo forward, because go to please Mr. Yo point of view, and Mr. Yo probably have seen all the goal forward for Vinchester. If we go to Mr. Yo point of view, he can see that all the goal is forward.
Does he know?
And then he's thinking,
he's all
RT range,
right? Oh, he doesn't see the other one. So,
Okay. Well, it still is going.
But
He's going aggressive.
Strong.
Yeah, it's not walling. He has to be careful. 3 men at arms. He has to be careful there. Now he's walling. He's defending really good. But I believe that the tower will happen, right? What do you think, Mr. Survivalist? A tower will be happening. Double RG range? He's gonna wall those men at arms. He's gonna wall.
Yeah, it's not necessary to tower. Ooh. Yeah, he doesn't have to get a tower up. It is a bit of an investment. He might go for one since the vills are here anyways. But as long as he gets his archers out and shoos those villagers away from the gold, then maybe he can save his tower for the bottom wood line, something like that.
Okay.
No villagers lost, by the way.
No village. Well, now he will. Those men at times attack. Look at how fast they attack, Mr. Survival. He's attacking really quick. He has to be careful there. Yeah, but he's here now. The tower is on his face, pretty much. He has to be careful with those. He's gonna wall that one. Look at how he's building the blacksmith. He still have some good resources. So he's trying to make now the fletching as well, Vinchester, but the tower is already there. Still didn't lose anything, but Mr. Yo is even going to take down the blacksmith because he got 4 men at times. Oh, he's on the range of the TC, not anymore. But that tower is there, and look how aggressive is now Mr. Yo playing.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the strength of the Japanese men-at-arms, is if you can get them out and then match your opponent's ranged units, then your men-at-arms are just going to take down all the buildings. And this is why going for the 4th one is so strong. With these forward buildings are crazy, too. Super strong play on this map.
Honestly, Survivalist, he has lost their... Okay, he has lost 1 man at arm. I don't know why he didn't wall that tower. You always should wall those towers because he's going to be otherwise very dangerous. But now, Mr. Yo is going all in. He's going all aggressive. Mr. Yo with 30 villages, 8th army. He's going right away to the woodland. I really believe that maybe a tower is needed because those are with fletching. Oh, maybe not. He's going to defend. He has fletching and now armor as well for Vinchester. But Vinchester has no army. No army to counter. Mr. Yo is going all in with this Japanese civilization. As you were mentioning in the start, Survivalist, with Japanese, you need to go aggro. And Mr. Yo is going really aggressive.
He's doing it, yeah. He's going to lose a few vills here for sure. He will clean these archers up. No, he didn't lose one. Wow. Amazing, Mike.
He didn't lose anything.
Oh, he's going to lose it to the skirms.
Oh, but he take the village with the skirmishes. He took a village that was with low HP. He remembered and he sniped that village. And now he's gonna lose that one. And still, Vinchester somehow stabilized. You know, he stabilized. Yeah. He has still villages behind, but military numbers looks now pretty much the same. So, what is the next step forward here for Vinchester? He needs a goal. I don't know if he can see the goal on the left. Vinchester can explore that goal on the left. Fog of War when you can, Mapu. And do you understand that tower? Okay, he's doing more towers.
Wow.
So,
yeah,
okay.
He's making a bunch of towers just to defend. And this is sort of what you have to do. This is what I was hinting at earlier is the only way to really defend on this map is to just get towers everywhere. And you don't want to be forced into that position, but it's necessary. And yeah, what can Vinchester make? He can basically just make trash. He can make skirmishers. Could add in scouts, but that might be a bit of an overinvestment in Feudal Age because we're getting to the end of Feudal Age here. So both players need to be thinking about going to Castle Age from this point.
Yeah, it's very difficult to finish with Feudal, but he's doing a good job. Now Vinchester, in my opinion, is doing a good job. He's trying to snipe those archers, defending with the stone. And I'm telling you something. Be careful if Vinchester manages the economy enough to balance himself and then reach Castle is similar time to Mr. Yo, because then the difference from there, when you have Berbers and cheaper knights, oh boy.
Exactly. Now Mr. Yo is walling up his entire base, so he knows that he's in a good spot, so he needs to defend, not lose any vills, get up to Castle Age, and finish in Castle Age. Or at least play the game from there. So that's the plan, is we're just going to see both players struggle to get to Castle Age, or at least Vinchester struggling to get to Castle Age. Mr. Yo just going to Castle Age normally. And yeah, we are probably going to be seeing Crossbowmen versus Knights here. Most likely.
Well, let's see. Let's see what is going to happen because I like Vinchester move. Is there a hole? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! What was that, Mr. Yo? Now, it's only one archer and 5 skirmishes, but that hole? I mean, survivalist. What is that hole for Mr. Yo? Seriously?
Yeah.
Mr. Hole! I'm gonna call him now Mr. Hole because damn it!
Yeah, he needed to check that, and looks like he's rushing up a stable maybe to get a single scout or something like that. You need something because, well, this is the problem with going forward with your military buildings. You have nothing at home. Your opponent gets in. What's going to happen?
Yeah, now he's doing a couple of scouts. His economy is okay, but look at Vinchester economy. He's 2 villages behind, okay, but he had the spear inside. And now, Vinchester, it's recovering. It's really recovering. He has the spear already there. He needs, obviously, the army, but right now, he's taking the towers down. He's probably going to take all the towers down. And one mistake can't cost you a lot. He's now gonna lose that village. Probably not. He should save it. Maybe he's gonna lose one even.
He'll die.
No, he's saving it. He's saving it. Okay. He saved it, man. Mr. Yo saved it. That spear is also gonna put in danger those scouts. And doing so much damage. He didn't take the good micro there against the spear. He's gonna clean up there, but the game get super closer than it was 2 minutes ago, Survivalist.
Yeah, the game is even now because all the towers are going to be cleaned up, and if Mr. Yo is not careful, he could lose these vills. Looks like he's sending them back, and the range is going to get walled in, so that's not going to be able to be used. I think Vinchester's in a better position, even though he's a little bit behind in economy, because, yeah, he's just going to have the mobility that he's going to get from Berbers, although he's got a second range, so it looks like his plan is to go archers here, and he just queued up a few more archers. So we're going to be seeing crossbow, and maybe the Japanese player is going to go knights. Probably a bad idea against a camel civ, but we could see it.
Vinchester will be up. It's up to Castle at exactly the same time. Look what he's doing now here, Mr. Yo, smart boy. Just block this aggression, and now that village is wall. I mean, seriously, he's walling the village in with double gate, Mr. Yo. Now you understand why I say the ninja, you know, the master of the strategy. Village is down, he blocked it. This is a good architecture, Mr. Survivalist. That was a great move by him, and also that archery range now is not fully walled.
I mean, he could have gotten that vill out by deleting some of his palisade walls, but I guess he didn't really think of it. But that's okay.
Okay.
One vill.
That's okay.
Not going to be the end of the game.
Yeah, but still, now he's 3 villas ahead. I just noticed that Mr. Yo didn't have double attacks the whole game. Now he just did it. You know, now Horse, we didn't even pay attention to the upgrades because the game is fantastic. And look at this tower he wants to make here. And remember, Japanese towers, obviously not right now, but later in the game can be sick. He's going infantry. He's doing a scale mail armor. He's there with army. He's going to make the tower. And I will be surprised that Mr. Yo put there a war tower upgrade, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, that could be really good. Now, infantry is going to be a little bit questionable here because he might assume Vinchester's going to go for knights or something like that, in which infantry is okay because he can add in Japanese pikes, something like that. But against crossbowmen, infantry is not going to be very good, actually. And look, Mr. Yo is adding in spears like he's trying to blind counter knights. And that's not what we're really seeing from Vinch. Although, what is Vinchester doing, actually, for military? He doesn't really have very much. He is going crossbow, but he has 3 units on the map.
Yeah, he's doing crossbows. Still, a castle! He's doing camel archers! He has a castle, and now those camel archers has the mobility. He's gonna be saving the middle. Oh my goodness, Mr. Yo is still ahead, but now those spikes are not gonna do anything. It's just upgrades, not for the crossbows, it's for the camel archers, Mr. Survivalist. This game is just already amazing.
Yeah, and he canceled his crossbowman upgrade. It's like Vinchester made crossbowman and then he canceled it. And now he's going to have all of these camel archers. And he's getting a stable so that he can get upgrades for them. And Mr. Yo already invested into pikeman upgrade. And oh wait, no, Mr. Yo canceled the pikeman upgrade as well.
He canceled as well.
Yeah.
Mind games completely. Yeah. I mean,
the strategy the game changed so many times here.
And now, Survivalist, Vinchester is doing a scale bar in armor, and now he's gonna have knights. You know? So, well, I mean, there you go. And then Mr. Yo will do the pikeman upgrade as well, because this is like a chess game, you know? Like, okay. And now the tower is coming again. What the hell is going on?
Amazing. Yeah, Squires is coming in, so he's gonna eventually get pikeman upgrade. Squires is a lot cheaper, so it's easier to just get in there. It helps you retain your earlier spears. But yeah, Pike's coming in again.
What they told you. Pikeman upgrade, guys, against Deja Vu. Remember, it's the same game. It's not another game that you are watching. I know the average. No. It's the same game, but those 2 villages are going to be down. Probably no, because with the monks, he healed those villages that were almost bye-bye. But now he didn't expect this, and the camel archers are coming. He need to micro properly, or that mangle is going to be down without any response. But now that micro, the mobility is insane. But the monks will help quite a lot with their survivalists.
Yeah, killing that mangonel was huge, though. That's going to delay Yo's push by so much. And also, just the fact that Vinchester knows that there's siege up here means that, well, there's nothing at Yo's base still. So he's going to go to Yo's base with these 3 camel archers, see what he can get done.
Okay, I mean, he did the tower here, which is annoying. Not the end of this world for Vinchester, because he has now the other 2 goals completely safe, and force Mr. Yo to make towers at home. Those towers that I don't know if you think that it would be worth the invest in upgrades. Ballistic for Yo, he has range units here. I believe the University and Ballistic will be great here, even for not only for attack now, also for defense against the Camel Archers.
Yeah. Ballistics is pretty much necessary to make the towers do anything for defense. Otherwise, the camel archers just run around and the towers don't do anything. But with ballistics, it can be really strong. And here it comes. With the university, he can also get guard tower as well, as you were saying. And that could be really strong.
Yeah, he should do it. For sure, he should do it. But now, it's incredible how this game is developing. And honestly, props to Vinchester, because he was in a crazy situation, in a bad situation against Mr. Yo, but he forced the mistake on Yo. Because instead of staying at home, he sent the army forward to counterattack. If he stayed at home, I mean, if he got the whole Yo and was his mistake, but Vinchester pushed for that mistake. And he sent the army. If not, nothing will happen, and Mr. Yo will be in a much better position.
Exactly. Yeah, Vinchester's army didn't need to just be sitting at home, so might as well send it forward. And the monks!
Oh my god, Mr. Yo! He's gonna lose all the monks, it's disaster! It's a total disaster, my goodness! He lost the monks, all the monks with the camel arches, that massive! That really massive, Mr. Survivalist. 400 gold in the hell.
Yeah, that's huge. And not only 400 gold, those things take forever to build too, so those monks aren't coming back for a very long time. And yeah, that could have been 4 relics that he brought home or something like that. But instead, they're all dead.
And the problem for Yo is that look at Vinchester economy. Even if he doesn't have 30 farmers, look his floating resources. He's getting closer to Imperial, man. Look at the food. Well, I believe that he will still doing some economy as well. But the game is getting into that stage we were talking that is better for Berbers. Or not, Mr. Survivalist.
Berbers is gonna just pop off here. Now, guard tower's coming in, but at the same time, Vinchester's adding in knights now. So the knights are gonna be able to raid. He's building up his force that he's gonna have Cavalier once he reaches Imperial Age, if he decides to go there. No ballistics, though, so it's not as effective as it could be.
Okay, well, still Mr. Yo is defending with army. That's something that I really like it. He's going for the tower here. I don't know if he's going to make some monk. Imagine if he got the monks here. He could convert the knight. I mean, he could convert also the camel archers. Losing 4 monks for nothing is really big. And now he's going to lose that village because he didn't wall. That was a little bit sloppy. That tower will be important. You know, taking the wood lines is important, but still, I really believe that that's not a problem for Vinchester anymore. Mr. Yo should focus more in the economy because Vinchester is on the left. And now, if we focus on the left, Mr. Mapo, there you go. He's going to find the TCs. This is exactly what he's finding, but reaction for Vinchester, on point, Mr. Survivalist. Really, really on point.
Beautiful expansion by Vinchester down to the south. He recognized that there's towers in the top, there's a bunch of offensive buildings up there, there's no use expanding up there, and all the good wood is in the south. So, making the TCs in the bottom, great plan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vinchester is on the way to Imperial. On the way to Imperial in a way to get the 2-0 lead against Mr. Yo, and 2-0, even if it's a best of 7 cities, it's starting to be dangerous.
This is looking amazing for Vinchester. Amazing. Yeah, he's in such a good position. He has to win this game. If he doesn't win the game from this position, that's going to hurt his morale for sure. But he's set up here. And we'll see what he does in Imperial Age. Looks like he's going Camel Archer still. So he's not making a switch to Cavalier, which makes sense against Japanese. You probably don't want to go against the Halbs.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how the situation it is. Right now, in my opinion, oh my god. Oof, look at Vinchester's reaction. Look at Vinchester's reaction. He was expecting a big bada boom. He took a lot of damage, but he didn't kill. Maybe he should delete that one. You saw his reaction. Almost take it, but now he can take it. Now he can take it. This is going to be a problem for Yo. He's coming with the Camel Archers. He has to be careful. The game is just amazing. And I was about to say that I really believe that the Cavalier switch here will destroy Mr. Yo. Because Camel Archers are great survivalists, but require a lot more time, and he has only 1 castle.
Yeah, and no ballistics is really gonna hurt Vinchester. If he doesn't remember ballistics really soon, he's gonna, like, he knows that he has enough ballistics now after seeing that, but yeah. He's gotta rush up a university if he doesn't have one.
And look what Mr. Yo is doing. My goodness, Mr. Yo is going all in. He's sending 2 20 villages forward because he's going up to Imperial and he's gonna make a castle on his face. But he's gonna take that mango or both. Go back there. Look at the castle he's doing. The castle he's doing is gonna. If he deny this castle, it's a game change. If he deny this castle, oh my god, it's so many villages. I don't know who is gonna take this. Is a doubt castle. Look at the castle for Mr. Yo. Survivalist. He got a lot of archers, but Mr. Yo is there. The castle is up. No. Mr. Yo, he's doing the castle as well. What the hell? GG! GG called 2-0 for Vinchester! What?
Wow.
The hell was this one?
Wow. I'm speechless. I mean,
oh man!
looking at Vinchester's performance, he's a beast.
He's a beast today. I mean, seriously. Like, he was behind, he attacked, then he managed the economy. Okay, 1 minute silent. Survival is because we can't say anything at all. I mean, what's going on? What's really going on? Okay, 2-0 for Vinchester here, which is incredible right now, mainly because how the second game was going, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, exactly. Yo was putting on all the pressure in the right places. That hole was super unfortunate. But Vinchester did well to come back. And remember, Vinchester didn't lose any villagers early. He didn't lose anything. So those Berber vills really allowed him to get through Feudal Age without losing too much and get to the Castle Age where Berbers are going to shine. So, yeah, just Vinchester played the Feudal Age really smoothly, even with all that pressure coming in. And Mr. Yo with the hole, he made one mistake, and hopefully he doesn't make that same mistake again, because he needs to take a game. Otherwise, it's looking pretty bad.
He's going to remember. Yeah, he's going to remember. Oh, my goodness. And now my question is, Mr. Joe picked his two last choices, Vietnam and Japan. Something to take in consideration? Vinchester, he's fourth and fifth. Sorry, well, 5. Then still, Mr. Yo can now go for, I believe, Aztecs or Vikings. It's 2-0. He need to go for those saves. But then Vinchester can go for what? China, Lithuanians? He will go now Celts? Maybe? I mean, what's going on, Survivalists? What's going on?
Yeah. I don't know about Celts. Just with Tatars on the field, it's like Tatars with the Cav Archers just gonna wreck. So I'd love to see Vikings from Yo this game. And I wonder if we're gonna see Britons from Vinchester. There are a few civs that are going to counter Britons, like, well, Indians is going to have an okay time. Even Tatars would be okay, but, you know...
I know the civs already.
It's so hard. Okay, let's hear them.
Khmer Lithuanians.
Khmer
Lithuanians. Well, I prefer Lithuanians, honestly.
Honestly, me too. Are we going to see scouts opening from both players with the Lithuanians having the speedy spears? It depends on the map.
Yeah,
but that's how the Khmer games have been playing out, is the other player goes scouts, and then Khmer just isn't going to have the spears because they don't need the barracks. They try and be greedy.
The pressure is there, guys. The pressure is there for both. Vinchester is taking the 2-0 lead, and he's thinking, oh my god, if I win another, I'm with a 3-0 against Mr. Yo. But Mr. Yo is thinking just the opposite. What? I'm 2-0 behind. I need to perform now and dominate. Remember, it's a best of 7 series. This is not a match point anymore. We are in a different stage in the tournament, and they are in a $75,000 tournament. Don't forget also that you can watch these games, guys, if you miss the action on YouTube. !social or !YouTube, whatever you want. But now we're going to see the average win rate here, Survivalist, for Khmer versus Lithuanians.
Yeah, well, looks like Vinchester struggles against Khmer. But, well, it doesn't really say too much because, well, tournaments are different than ladder games. So
completely. Let's go and check, because, ladies and gentlemen, this is game number 3. Mr. Yo with Khmer, Vinchester with Lithuanians. Mr. Yo is as a blue in the north, and these map generations are much safer. I love the variety, man. Look how different are all the map generations in King of the Desert. It's Arabia, but it's different maps. Survivalists, look at this map and analyze Mr. Yo map right now, please.
Yeah, this is an amazing map for going up to Castle Age faster with little army investment, something like a Scouts build, where you get a little bit of map presence. You can see where the opponent's walls are, see what's incoming, and just wall up. Easy to wall. It's one of those maps where you have 4 close wood lines, so it's just super easy to wall. And then, of course, with the 3 wood lines forward like this, it's just extra easy. Like, there's just no reason not to wall up. He's got a main gold and a back gold in the base as well. So that's going to be really helpful.
Let's check now Mr. Vinchester map and see what happened, because he has also 4 wood lines. And it's a little bit farther, but still his map. Burris at the back, it's on the back, look at the goal. This is still good map, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, exactly. Like, looking at the 2 neutral golds, one of them's going to be as part of his wall, and then one of them's outside of the walls. So Vinchester's going to need to expand outwards a little bit more later on into the game. I think we're going to be seeing Castle Age this game. Unless one player decides to go all in, I don't think it's the play here. I think both players are going to be going up. But with 4 on wood, we're going to be seeing another Drush. I wonder if we'll be seeing Drush FC this game.
Yeah, well, I think he switched now. I don't know if he's doing... No, he's doing the house. He's doing the house with one of those lumberjacks. But as you mentioned here, Mr. Yo can't even make a fake up into Castle Age, right? Survivalist. Wall in, go up super quick, and instead of doing army, just make economy and go for Castle Age right away with Chimera. What do you think about that choice?
You can do anything. Yeah, that would be a good choice. But look at these walls. He's going up quickly. He already realizes what this map looks like without scouting the whole thing. He knows that he's just going to get walls up, and he's going to go FC. I don't know if he's even going to build a single military unit in Feudal Age. He might just go straight FC.
A straight fast castle, or maybe still go up quick, because like this, you might confuse a little bit your opponent. Your opponent might need to do something else. If you go straight to the next age, isn't a little bit more tricky? Because then Vinchester will know, and then he can do the same.
Yeah, but you can't really match Khmer's uptime to Castle Age. They're going to get up faster than Lithuanians. Even Lithuanians with the extra food, Khmer is insane. So it's...
What? Look at this general win rate. Lithuanian versus Khmer, 83%. Just in general, the matchups between... Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, that was both of our feeling before the match, is that Lithuania feels favored, even though we didn't present any evidence for that. There's the evidence right there. And wow. So Yo's got his work cut out for him here.
Yeah, but that's the problem now for Vinchester, for Mr. Yo. Vinchester gonna explore right away the huge China walls he's doing. But Vinchester is going up. He's doing the loom, and now he's going to be up. And Vinchester knows. And we saw yesterday how good he's adapting to the situations. Well, not yesterday, the previous game. How good he's adapting to the situations. And I believe that Vinchester can have, well, 2 decisions here, Mr. Survivalist. Maybe go forward right away with villas and even towers to go full aggression, or go straight to Castle. What you will do in his position?
Straight to Castle Age. Forward with towers on this map is just not going to pay off. Now, he doesn't see enough of the map to really know that yet, but he's got to know soon, though. Like, Vinchester's up. Mr. Yo is going FC. Like, we are going to see Khmer FC here, and Yo's going to be in Castle Age before you know it. So, yeah, I think Vinchester just needs to go up to Castle Age as well. He's just going to be slower.
Yeah, but he's going to be... Mr. Yo is going to be 13-14 minute Castle Age with Khmer. He can be, right? Survivalist.
That's what I'm saying. This tip is insane.
Yeah.
And he's got the map that...
Yeah. There's many people, survivalists, that don't know, like we know about the game. Please explain 100% to the viewers why Khmer can go up to Castle Age in that insane time.
All right, so Khmer has a few different bonuses that makes them very unique. First off, they don't require any prerequisite buildings to go up to the next age. So this means that in Feudal Age, normally you would need to either build an archer range, stable, blacksmith, or market, and you need 2 of them, whereas Khmer doesn't need any of them. So that's saving around 375 wood you save from that. So that's 375 resources that you could invest into farms earlier. You could invest into really anything else. You can go on gold, buy your way up, stuff like that. That's the main bonus that you're utilizing as Khmer. They have a few other bonuses that can keep you safe. So if you're going to go straight FC and the opponent gets in, villagers can actually jump in houses as well. So you can save your villagers by just building houses near them. So that can help you get up because, of course, he's going up with no military. Those are the main bonuses that allow him to get up to Castle Age super, super quick. And look at Mr. Yo's resources. He didn't quite make it. He's going to get... he's going to get Loom. Okay.
Yeah, he's doing the Loom, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not going to have gold then. Yeah, he's going to have to make another village.
Maybe another village. Yeah. It's not perfect, but it's still... I mean,
it was close.
It's a little bit okay if he's clicking up with 25 population to Castle Age. I mean, I'm not going to complain, Mr. Survivalist, and I don't think anyone in the stream is going to complain that now he's going to be clicking it with some idle time. It's true that he's going to be probably behind like a villager, but Vinchester, in my opinion, is doing some mistakes. He's doing the army, not going aggressive, and don't think he's going to be able to break in anytime soon, while Mr. Yo is on the way to Castle Age, and now Vinchester would be far, far away from going up. So, the options we were talking, Vinchester didn't choose any of them. He didn't choose to go forward. He didn't choose to go Castle. He's in that middle ground, going with army from Feudal Age, which I don't like it, so Survivalist.
This can work if he scouts what Yo is doing. If Yo goes for any kind of aggression from here, then Vinchester can spam Feudal Army, and if you make enough if you make enough Spearmen, they can take out Knights. But it really looks like his plan, well, he's going to be making a second TC right away, it looks like. He doesn't quite have the wood yet, but he hasn't made a military building yet, right? So he's got to be going for TCs here, and I think he's going to get away with it as well. He can defend with Siege and be completely fine. Although he did make a second lumber camp, which, well...
No, he's doing that.
Yeah, so we're going to see a stable, yeah. I think actually the second lumber camp sort of means he's going to go for military. Well, Vinchester's option here is to make some spearmen and defend. He's going to be up later, but there's going to be a timing.
Well, but he needs to wall. I mean, he's having already 400 food, 300 gold. Still, Mr. Yo should go forward now with Village and Scorpion, because I really believe that this is the play. You go few knights, you go forward, and then if you make Khmer Scorpions, Vinchester has nothing to do, in my opinion, no matter how many spears he's doing. Those Scorpions are just beast moving, Mr. Survivalist, and I believe Mr. Yo should do that. His 14-minute castle is the best fast castle time in the tournament. I mean, we didn't see fast castles at all, but Mr. Yo is playing this one really, really correct. But still, Vinchester is walling, and look at in the mini map, Survivalist. Memstradamus on point, and we have already the Siege Workshop, Survivalist.
Exactly. And, well, we're going to see, what is he going to make? He's got a battle elephant? He started with an elephant.
Oh!
Okay. That's pretty expensive,
but
I don't know, Mr. Yo, about this. Like, the elephant can't even chase. What is it gonna do?
Yeah, but he's scared. But he's scared. He's going away with those. Let's see now. He has to micro that elephant. Yeah, but that elephant. Yeah. It's just too fatty, man. It's too fatty, Survivalist. You know, like. I mean, you see the elephant and you run away. You know.
I don't know.
You want to go away, man.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna see a monk or something just to heal it. Oh, this knight's gonna die. Oh, that's sloppy. You can't be losing any knights here. Oh, that's pretty bad.
The scout inside is not great. Okay, but he's losing the scout. That's not good. Anyway, he's going all aggressive. The Scorpions are there. This is very dangerous. The Scorpions are there, and obviously, I mean, if Vinchester is up, his economy, it's definitely at the limit. And the monastery, as you mentioned, is there, and now Mr. Yo will get all the map control. He's gonna be good. Okay, the answer is there. I was going to ask if he's good to go now when you have a Scorpion. A Ram, definitely. I believe that this is the great play here because you're gonna take all the buildings.
Yeah. The problem is that his army's split up. He needs to get his knights and his elephant on the same side as the siege, I feel. Because if they're on different sides, the siege is super exposed right now.
But
imagine if there was like 5 spears or something on the map, which there could have been.
Yeah, well, but he's not there. To be honest, there's nothing. And now we how Mr. Yo being 2-0 behind. Even if he's with Khmer, he took a risky choice, in my opinion. Now he's taking the Barak. I like this choice. Instead of going for the archery range, since he's going all cavalry, he's taking down the Barak, which makes sense. Survivalist.
Yeah, extremely smart play right here. Is he fighting uphill against that barracks, though? Kind of looks like it. It's going down kind of slow, but that's okay, because we're going to get a couple of vill kills here.
2 villages already. Wow, and he's now taking the Barak. The Monks is already there. Honestly, I know that he's trying. He's staying in the game. He has the market, but this is being a little bit of a masterpiece. It's true that look at resources for Vinchester. A lot of gold. That's why he did the market. He can go now for Monks. And will try with the Monks to dominate and convert. But he will need even redemption because he doesn't have any more gold incoming. And he's also Mr. Yo with Monks on his own. I like the double monastery, but sadly for Vinchester, he's not mining gold anymore, Survivalist.
Yeah. He has enough gold to get him through, and if he needs to, he can always sell the stone. But these Scorpions... Oh, this is pretty bad for Vinchester.
Yeah. And Mr. Yo, in this kind of gameplay, is one of the best, you know? He controlled this very, very well. He's doing redemption. Okay, I like it. But how many monks he can get with redemption there? Like 2 monks, maybe, and no more gold, you know? So, it's impossible. It's really impossible. And this is looking the 2-1, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, it looks so. With redemption, it's like you're using your monks to convert siege as well instead of the knights. If he just converts the knights, then he can kill the siege. So there's that idea too. So more monks here probably would have been better with just the way that his eco is balanced. He's gonna find some more gold, and the thing is that Mr. Yo didn't stop villager production. He's still been doing villager production, so this isn't all in at all. This is just a very strong Castle Age push.
And second TC. And now second TC, so he's booming now as well. It's like he's got and third TC and third TC. You know, okay, let's focus on attack. Let's see the conversions. He didn't convert anything. Okay, now the scrubbers are there going around, and also with the range they have, probably he's not gonna be able to even convert. Look at the monk.
Yeah,
he's killing one. Oh, he didn't kill, but
no,
now
Garrison, really good micro by Vinchester.
Yeah, okay, he's now micro now convert one. But now, as you mentioned, with the knights you kill the Scorpions. He's going with the ram, even another ram. Now sanity is impossible. It's impossible, ladies and gentlemen. The series is not in a 3-0. Obviously, for the series, not for Vinchester, but for the series. If this game is for Yo, and it's looking like it will, it's just amazing because we want a close series, no matter what. Player is taking the lead, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, exactly. And Yo played the map perfectly. He just got a perfect map for this kind of strategy. I wonder if he actually knew what he was going to do before the game, because this could be done in an open Arabia generation as well, because it's just it goes up to Castle Age so fast, and you can defend with a tower. Because remember, Mr. Yo didn't actually use his stone at all. So this seems like a planned out strategy, even if the build wasn't executed perfectly.
Yeah, okay, he converted another Scorpion, but now he's killing... I mean, the monks, Mr. Yo monks are just giving him everything here. I like how Vinchester is making Yo also now work for his victory. He's doing even a second TC on the right, okay. But he's 7 villages behind, triple the army for Yo. He got now Mr. Yo 3 TCs, and when Mr. Yo have like 20 farmers, he can even build more stables and just spam lightcast or whatever he want to finish the game, Survivalist.
Yeah, more knights is probably going to come in, especially with, look at how much gold Mr. Yo has. He can just start spamming knights at any time, but he only has 16, 17. He's got 17 on food, which is just enough to keep his TCs running. So he's going to need a few more farms to actually afford knight production as well. But he's got lots of wood, so he can get to that. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to just 3 TCs with a bunch of knight spam starting very soon.
Okay, well, he's doing a Barak, I like that, because he's just trying to go full monks and pikes, maybe. But here, to don't put himself in a bit of a problem, Mr. Yosu keep doing army right now, not only military, because he can convert now all the buildings. And you don't want to get back completely against Vinchester, that is quite of an expert in this kind of situation. Remember that he has always loved playing arena, so he controlled this pretty well. And military numbers are getting closer and closer, so definitely Mr. Yo need to make something that is going to counter this.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Mr. Yo is going to be able to use his bigger economy to spam more units from this point. Looks like he's getting heavy plow, so he's not quite ready to invest completely into his military. Mr. Yo's economy is going to be insane soon. If he picks up Wheelbarrow here, he's just going to have such a good position in early Imperial Age that he might be able to go for just like a big Cavalier push, something like that. And he's going to be making so many units that the monks aren't going to be able to convert them all.
Yeah, he's taking the relics, by the way. Mr. Yo is taking the relics. Also, he could go Arbalest. Like, with the advantage he has, if he see that he's going to be full monks and think, okay, I'm going to go Arbalest. They don't have Thambrin, okay, but it's still Arbalest, fully upgraded, you know, without Thambrin.
Almost fully upgraded. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what happened to Mr. Mr. Yo Green Screen? Mr. Yo Green Screen just died right now. Okay, he just stopped a little bit the webcam. Come to me as well, because Green Screen just go full Titanic, and he will be back in a moment. Well, but Frizzy, even if you come to me, this is highlights for the game. When the green screen is going down, I know, guys, we are a little bit too bad, but this is what it is. Survival is a small recap for the first 3 games. Amazing. I mean,
amazing. Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, Vinchester has been playing crazy for the first 2 games. This current game that we're seeing right now with the Khmer FC, that's tough to stop. Even if he plays insane against it, it's going to make him look like he's just behind the entire time. So, yeah, I think Yo is playing a little bit off. Like, he's playing well, especially with this game 3. But the first 2 games were a little bit off. He needed a little bit of a warm-up, I think. But, sorry, Survival. I wish I had one of those, but, you know.
Sorry, Survival is cold, you know? I mean, you think it's true, man? It's not true, man. Look at this. I'm getting inside, you know? It's fake, you know? It's completely fake.
It's probably warm there.
Listen, you listen, guys? No, it's very hot, you know? For that, I'm with the T-shirt, you know? I'm with the T-shirt here because listen the Kraken. You listen the Kraken as well, right, Mr. Survivalist? So... Frizzy, put a guy, man. Put a guy in. It feels like we're at home. Come on. Thank you. Oh, feels so good, man.
That's nostalgia. I wish I had a fireplace here.
Maybe we need to make another piano demonstration, but we need to set up the microphone properly, you know, to make some crazy stuff with your abilities with the piano. Okay, Survivalists, let's see, because the tournament is not over, and we will see if we are going to cast more together, because people is enjoying a lot with our cast together, amigo.
Good to hear. I'm glad to hear that the audience is enjoying. Can provide some interesting content and educational. Entertaining and educational.
We keep going, guys.
Okay,
we
keep
back going because we're back in business. The green screen from Mr. Yo is back again. that was a fun moment, man. And Billy is different. Obviously, is there for Mr. Yo. He did a massive damage. Now 3 TCs. But you know what? I love it. I love this attitude for Vinchester. He know that he's so behind, and he's still going. You know?
Yeah.
Survivalist, and still going. And now with more army than his opponent.
Yeah, but the army is a lot weaker. It's just a bunch of spearmen and some monks, which is not going to really do too much here. Looking at the economies, just Mr. Yo is so far ahead. He's got all the eco-techs that are important. He's just missing handcart, and you don't normally get handcart until up to Imperial Age because it costs so much.
It's going up,
man. I really feel that Mr. Yo is going to have such a strong early Imperial Age. Like, look at this. He's up to Imperial Age.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, he can do whatever, but I wouldn't be surprised just to go Arbalest, really. Like, Arbalest, I mean, they just clean everything. But he's going for the
he's
scouts.
Really not set up for it, though. Yeah, he's not set up for Arb. He doesn't have any ranges. He doesn't have any upgrades. Yeah. The transition to Arb would take too long, and he needs to push an early Imperial Age. Although there's the archery range right here.
I mean, he's doing some light cap here, but you're thinking about the upgrades. He only have economy upgrades. He doesn't have any upgrade for also cavalry as well. So if he's doing some transition, it really has to be, in my opinion, for the range units, because his opponent has monks and pikes. So why you want to go light caps and slow yourself? If you just go Arbalest here, you mass a little bit, that's it. Anyway, he's just deleting some units. He need to go back, and now he's doing the archers. There you go, but he has to be careful. He can convert the buildings, and you don't want
exactly
him to convert those buildings.
Well, we're seeing bloodlines come in now. that's probably just for the light cap, just to tank some extra spear hits. But yeah, if he goes for Arb, it's just going to come in really late. And a conversion. Wow.
Yeah. Let's
Yo's,
go. Yeah, let's
Yo's
go back.
monks are going to die to those two the one light cap.
Yeah.
You got them both.
Okay, and he killed it. He killed it both. Yeah, but still, he has resources to do whatever he wants. The advantage is too big. Not in population, because if you check it out, population is pretty much the same. And Vinchester has... Look at Vinchester economy. He has 2 relics. Oh my god, he's gonna go full knights. With 2 relics and trying to go full army.
Well,
be careful, because
Vinchester has
is...
a chance here.
Woof.
Yep, because Mr. Yo's Bowman transition is just going to come really late. This is what I'm saying. Like, he wasn't really set up for it. He didn't have ranges. He didn't have any upgrades. And there's a lot of upgrades and units that you have to make before these things become functional. They just, like, he's not even close to pushing. He's an Imperial Age, but what did he get from Imperial Age? He's still making fletching. So...
Yeah, well, now Botkin Arval is hybrid already, but as you mentioned, those knights are going to be quite scary. It's true that he has only 1, like, he's now spamming knights, +2 armor, and if he's doing the attack upgrade, he's gonna be +4 knights attack, but it's also required a lot of time, Mr. Survivalist, so the timing is still here, better for the Chinese player. He's coming out with those Arbalests. Those Arbalests might kill now quite a lot. He has Ballistic as well, and those Arbalests will really kill now pretty much everything. When he's getting like 20, Vinchester cannot stop that. Don't know what you think.
Vinchester is on 4 stables, or 5 stables? 5 stables, so...
Okay.
With enough knights, you can deal with any problem, and if he loses these Arbalests here, Yo's losing his mass. He doesn't have mass. I think Vinchester's is in a great spot right now, honestly. If he can,
oh my goodness.
If he can get through this,
my god. What is this, man? What's going on? And look at the economy also. He's having a good economy. He's doing chemistry. He's doing the +3. Now the score is getting closer. Population is almost the same. Obviously, he's not in Imperial. Vinchester is on the way to Imperial. Who is this player? Who is this player? Survivalist. He's up to Imperial.
He is playing insane. And this is the problem with going for Arb here, is he doesn't have mass. He can't do anything with it in early Imp. He misses his timing. Vinchester gets to Imp and has Cavalier, and you just have thumb ring less Arbalist as Khmer. And looks like we have some barracks coming down for Mr. Yo.
A hole?
So
no,
he realizes he's on the back foot now, and he needs pikemen.
Okay, we need to check. We need to check because this is very, very interesting. Now the castle is gonna be on his face, but that castle with 4 villages, no, need to be more. That castle is definitive. It can be definitive if he's making it, because if he's sending now army to convert, yeah, but he's sending a lot of army. I mean, Mr. Yo, seriously, survival is Mr. Yo. He can't throw this game. If he's losing this game, I really don't know what to say. But this only talk how well Vinchester is reacting. Obviously, he was super behind, but he almost recovered with 7 villages behind only. And now Mr. Yo start to have a good amount of army there. 15 Arbalests.
Yeah.
That castle forward is amazing, obviously. And from there, with the Trebuchet, he should still get the dominant position here.
Yeah, but Vinchester's getting a castle of his own on a hill, and he's gonna have Trebs coming in as well. Vinchester's gonna be up soon, and it's gonna come down to the Treb War if he can secure those 2 golds again. Now, Vinchester has another relic in the back of his base that he could take. Obviously, he just doesn't see it, which is why he hasn't taken it yet, but he could have 3 relics. If he was paying attention, he just didn't see it. So, yeah, I think this game is actually equalized a little bit.
Yeah, well, he's definitely getting closer than it was few minutes ago. Still without Tamrin, all those Arbalests got pretty much all the upgrades. He still need to kill those. He's gonna make the Cavalier. Problem is that he has only 3 villages on goal and is still taking more and more. Population is still, Mr. Yo is super, super ahead. But obviously, as you mentioned, those Cavaliers are so strong. The problem is that he has only 15. Well, actually, 15 Cavaliers can be enough to kill those Arbalests.
Yeah, but he's not getting +4 armor. He's going instead for Bracer for his skirmishers. So, yeah, I think his plan is going to be, he's not going to go for Cavalier right away. He's not going to be able to clean up these Arbs right away, so he has to just keep, or Vinchester has to keep his Knights alive until he gets all the upgrades. And with Arbalest at your doorstep, that's very difficult. So we'll see what Yo
the
can do.
The Arbalists are fully upgraded. Those are going to be +4. Can we check Mapu at the back? He's going to take the Trebuchet, I think. He's now doing some tower, but yeah, he's taking all those units. Now he's raiding a lot. That Trebuchet is down, but the Arbalist is still raiding at home. Is still coming. Halvardy is now is just almost definitive. But man, still, I like what Vinchester did here. He didn't give up, and I really think this is really good for himself, and also to make things, Mr. Yo, I have to be careful today. Really, really careful, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, exactly. And, well, Lithuanian skirms are pretty strong. It's not like he's going to be able to get the tower shields upgrade for the extra armor, but skirms is the right play here. And let's see the big battle. This is going to be very important.
Yeah, well, those Cavaliers... Those Cavaliers should definitely clean the Arbalest, I believe. But still, GG Cole, it was worth a try, but he made Mr. Yo fight for this one. And Mr. Yo might feel now, okay, now it's raining a little bit less, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah.
Because
well, that was...
is... Oh.
Yeah, it was a win for Yo, but it was a tough win for Yo. He had a really strong opening, and then he boomed, and... You know, Vinchester almost came back in this one. But
harder than he probably thought, right? Harder than probably he thought after that early aggression, because in technology, 14-minute castlage. Still, Vinchester's transition was 19 minutes. So he definitely did a great macro behind that. And then 32-37, the timing was too much for Vinchester to come back. But what a great series we have with this first quarterfinal in the tournament, 3 games only out of those best of 7. Remember that later on, we're going to have Leary versus Cito. And we're watching here the Vinchester and Cito this Saturday Survivalist. That could be considered the upset in the tournament, right? But he's proving right now, Vinchester, why he's here.
Yeah. He is really a top-level player, just from what we've been seeing these past few days.
Yeah, it's just amazing. It's just really, 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 really amazing. Don't forget, guys, to put exclamation mark co-caster. I know that you do, but if you are shy, take your time. Exclamation mark co-caster, Survivalist channel. You know, amazing co-caster, also a streamer, and... Sadly for me, he's also a good player, you know, because myself, well, I try to do my best casting, co-casting. I play, well, 17 plus in my good times, but Survivalist is a really good player as well. I feel good for you, Survivalist, you know.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know if I was completely honest, you know, but still. Anyway, thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoy also co-casting here and co-casting with me, and has been quite a lot of co-cast, and we have to remind the viewers that we never cast together before this tournament. So it's something that we have been working during, and I think it's getting better and better over the days. Well, like everything, when you practice, when you work together, and Mr. Survivalist, all get improved, and hopefully people is enjoying a lot with the show, and you as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been a great time here so far. And the series that we've cast have always been really close. I don't think we've never casted just like a 3-0 or whatever. So
don't think so.
It's always good.
That's why you keep coming, right? You feel, oh man, I have to go because it's gonna be a close series, you know.
Exactly.
It's gonna be a good one. Let me just check. I removed the glasses because these glasses, to be honest, when I'm gonna check Discord now, Survivalist viewers, I'm gonna check what is the civilization. With these glasses, I see nothing. You know, literally nothing. It's just for the joke. Not like the beautiful blue one that you got in there. But Vikings and Sicilians. Mr. Survivalist. Oof. What a strong matchup here, Survivalist. What do you think? What is favorite here?
Yeah. Well, Vikings is going to have a little bit better economy, but Sicilians... I think Sicilians is going to be really tough to deal with for Vikings because, well, these days Vikings doesn't have Thumb Ring, So, well, what is Vikings going to do against like a skirmisher crossbowman composition from Sicilians? It's going to be really difficult to deal with because Sicilians, they have the bonus damage reduction, so skirmishers are much less effective against them. So I would favor Sicilians in this matchup, but you can never really count Vikings out because their economy's so good. So I wonder if we'll see something crazy like the 3 stable knights from Vikings again. It could be good to go for some kind of all-in against Sicilians.
Yeah, I believe that Mr. Yo is gonna try something out of the box, right? It can really be something like this.
Yeah, exactly. And, well, in a best of 7, there's still games to play around a little bit. We're not quite at match point yet, so yeah, hopefully we get to see another really interesting game. Just like the previous Khmer FC, let's see something interesting again.
All the games till now has been amazing, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Also, people on YouTube, don't forget, if you're gonna watch this on YouTube, to thumb up for everything, because these games, I don't know what you think, Mr. Survivalist, but deserve the best. They are very, very fun to watch. And now, with Mr. Yo in the north as a Vikings and blue player, another 4 woodline generation. This one a little bit more open than the previous one.
Yeah, exactly. You can tell the difference. It's not just about how there's 4 or 3 woodlines. It's about how close they are to your map, how thick they are. And this is a little harder to wall, but still not too bad. Now, Mr. Yo does have the back berries. The forward gold can be walled in pretty well, too. So he's got a defendable map. Not that he needs to be defending too much. He needs to be the aggressor. But yeah, if Sicilians decides to go for some crazy all-in, then Mr. Yo is going to be able to defend. But same on Vinchester's side. Looks like everything is super simple to defend. Yeah, with the 4 wood lines, it's a lot easier to just connect them, and then you're basically protected. Now, Vinchester does have his main gold in the back, but the rest is a little bit harder to secure. That other neutral in the west side, he could put a TC on that, something like that. So I think both players are going to be happy with their maps. Vinchester's map's probably a little bit worse with that forward berries, but again, not too difficult to wall. Now, we haven't been seeing a lot of laming between these two. Just very light laming. Nothing crazy.
No, yeah, they tried in the first game with the Vietnam and Incas. Not anymore in the oldest, to be honest. They were focusing more on the economy. But the earlier you say, the earlier Mr. Yo is coming with the scout. And if he's finding that rhino, which is not going to happen because Vinchester is taking this already. But he was going there with the scout, and it was going in the right direction. He's going to find those berries. And I would like to know, where's the second elephant or rhino for Vinchester, to see if Mr. Yo is going to find it, and he's trying to find the blood. Is here? It's in a hard position to lame, don't you think? He has to go across all the map.
Yeah, it's probably the easiest position compared to where it could be from here, though, and he is going to find it. So we'll see. I think Vinchester's scout is in position to block it, though. It's kind of on that west side. But yeah, no, it looks like Yo's not going to go for it. He's going to go for the Vil instead. That's building the barracks. Maybe
not. Ooh, he didn't find it. He didn't find it also. No. I think he didn't find the barrack. He saw the barrack. Fog of War, please. I think he saw it. Can we put the total Fog of War from Yo? Yeah. He's blocking this one. No, he didn't see the barrack.
He doesn't see the barracks. Yeah.
No, it's not really
He's not going to do anything here. Yeah, just on the off chance he was going to try and block that villager against the board, but he didn't quite get the timing right.
Mr. Yo is not like Lear, Viper, these players. He's not as fast with these mechanics.
He killed the rhino.
Oh my God.
He killed the rhino.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Again happens. Vinchester is just killing the rhinos yesterday against Hera. And now, oh my goodness, seriously. Stop luring like this. I mean, they are taking the rhino. He's so fat, and he killed the rhino one more time. It happened yesterday. 400 food less. What the hell, Mr. Yo? Damn it.
Yeah.
It's insane.
How can he do this?
Yesterday happens in the last game. In the last game of the series, Hera kill his rhino as well. And now Mr. Yo is starting to wall. The militias are coming already. And Yo won't be able to push the ostrich. He is in an awkward position right now, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah. The only thing is that he's gonna be able to protect his berries. So he's not completely dead. He's gonna wall these villas in really quickly with little palisades. He'll be okay, but he's not in a good position. But yeah, he's not dead. Especially this map, as I was saying, it's fairly easy to defend. Just little palisades to the TC, and he's fine. So, you know, if you're gonna do that, at least do it on a more closed variation of this map like this. So, and this ostrich is just not being nice to Yo. He keeps going back. He keeps hitting reset.
Being annoying. Well, the problem here for Mr. Yo is the beautiful food he has now. You know? Oh, those walls. That was great. That was great. Yeah. Taking the scout like this was great. The problem for Yo is his beautiful resources under the TC. Can we zoom in, Mapu, and see how many? Can we zoom those resources under the TC? Literally. Well, nothing. That's the biggest problem here, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah. No food means no scouts opening, at least. And he sees this. This hole would have been disaster, but he saw it, so this is good. Yeah, so his opening is just going to be to go for some archers. Yeah, just straight archers. It's not really great, but it's going to keep him safe, at least. But the problem with going up against Sicilians, again, is they have reduced bonus damage. So if Sicilians also just goes archers and goes 2-range or something like that, how are you going to fight that? You can't really go skirmishers as well as the Vikings player. So
look at Vinchester, what he's doing. He doesn't know that he can take the elephant. Now he's, or the rhino, he is not even thinking about that. Ooh, he killed it. He's going to take a bill here. Ay. No, okay, he's fine. But this
wheelbarrows
is
in, so yeah. These vills are fast.
But this is a little bit sloppy. Well, he's clean now, those. Yeah, he's gonna be okay. Now he's okay.
Yeah.
Took some early damage. I was about to tell you that Vinchester was expecting many times coming. For that, he's walling like he's doing. He walled all the map. Completely all the map,
just with these vills here and the timing that Yo was up, it just made sense. But he wouldn't have known that the elephant was killed, or the rhino, in this case.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
we're
seeing...
the mill. Sorry, Survivalist, what do you think about building the mill in this situation? It's worth it because obviously his economy has been on at the limit.
So I don't really like it. I think long distance. Yeah, I think long distance is better, especially, well, there was a militia. Like, if that militia went and killed the animals after the mill is already built, then that's a full disaster. But yeah, I don't think 100 wood for that at this point. I don't know. It just feels like not really worth it, especially Vikings. They have wheelbarrow, then they move a little bit faster. It's already almost worth it to just long distance because then you can spend the wood on farms. So I don't really like that mill, but it's going to give him a little bit more food income earlier. So we'll see what he does with that.
Yeah, the good thing here is that Mr. Yo is now with 27 villages, the same that Vinchester. He has also the army. He's trying to go now and be a little bit annoying. And then with the Vikings, he's going to be wall. And even if Sicilians got a nice economy boost also with that horse collar upgrade, you know, it still cannot compete with Vikings Echo. So I really believe that Mr. Yo is still more than fine right now, walling all the map. And he should be okay and probably ahead in economy in the long run to Vinchester, Mr. Survivalist. What do you think?
Yeah. Neither player are making too much investment into Feudal Age. Just the map is fairly easy to wall with the 4 wood lines, and of course both players just work towards walls from earlier. And we've got a hole here for Mr. Yo, though. If Vinchester sees this, he's gonna get in and do damage. Yeah. Just like on the hill there. So hopefully Mr. Yo realizes that he has that. I guess he has his archers there, so he'll be okay. But yeah, I think we're going to be seeing Castle Age shortly without too much aggression in Feudal Age.
Yeah, it makes sense actually with how the game. Yeah, makes sense how the game is going right now. Those deers are really giving a good boost on his economy. Still no fletching for any of the players. Now those 3 villages are coming. He might wall that area right now. He should do it because the archers are there. He wall, he make the house. Don't lose that village, obviously. But he got archers there to defend. And without fletching, he shouldn't lose that one. Yeah, he will never lose. Also, you got the food in that village. Don't take the risk. It's 2 villages. Nah, it's fine. I mean, without fletching, they don't really die. And now look at the economy for Yo. So imagine survivalists with the same approach. If he got that rhino, he will be up to Castle Age already.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it would have been a little bit faster because well, maybe he wouldn't have taken the deer if he'd gotten the rhino or something like that. Because that is a risk going out there. So maybe he wouldn't have taken that risk if he didn't need to, but he did need to take that risk, and it paid off here.
Lost the scout now. It's worth it to lose a scout like this when, I mean, he was trying to go in and try to analyze what happened. But honestly, with that small HP he got, just explore the whole map. Anyway.
Yeah, that looked like auto scout, honestly.
Yeah, probably. Vinchester is up a little bit faster. Mr. Yo is up as well. And now we start in that area where the Sicilians become dangerous, but he's going double archery range. Is Mr. Yo going to go stable right now? I wouldn't be surprised as survivalist.
Yeah, I feel like, as I was saying earlier when we were analyzing the civs, it's like Vikings without Thumb Ring. It's really hard. He's going to go for crossbowman versus crossbowman. It's going to be mirrored, which can probably be okay. Both players are just going to have crossbowman. It's going to come down to positioning and micro, and who can get the villager snipes on wood lines, stuff like that. Or if they take a big battle, who's going to have the better micro. Now, Mr. Yo was saying in his interview that he was scared of Hera micro. We'll see if he's going to be scared of Vinchester micro here in a sec.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see that. Actually, Vinchester won to Hera yesterday, so he should be scared because at the moment he's fighting the winner of his, his scary opponent, right? The one that he wanted to avoid. Right now, he got a little bit more army in that area. He's taking definitely better fight, but Vinchester is being annoying on the woodline, and he didn't notice. It's true that he's taking some more kills, and in the long run, you don't want that your opponent is massing a lot more army, even less against the Vikings, because it's still survivalist. I mean, if you don't have Thumbrin is also not going to be on Sicilian side. Let's you remind that to the viewers. But Vikings economy, it will be now scary because instantly in 10 seconds, hand card will be effective. So effective.
Exactly. Yeah, so Vinchester is going to boom. He's going to be making TCs here. Instantly 1 TC. We'll see if he makes another TC. He probably should. Now, the great thing about getting Horsecaller, he got it instantly before any farms. None of his farms are going to expire for a very long time, which means he doesn't need to replace his farms, which means he can spend his wood into whatever he wants right now and still have a good economy. So this is where Sicilians are super strong if they get Horsecaller right away. So for the next 5 minutes or so, Vinchester is going to be able to sort of dictate the game here in terms of what he plays.
Let's see what Mr. Yo then is going to do. I wouldn't be surprised knowing Mr. Yo that he's going to try to go siege warship forward, and then checking the resources. Thanks to this civilization, Mr. Survivalist, he also did heavy blow instead of bozo. He did the upgrade for the farms because then it's going to be insane. You will replace those farmers, and then till Imperial you don't replace anymore.
Yeah, basically, I still think at this point, he doesn't even need heavy plow because his farms aren't even ready to expire yet. So I think he still would have been better off with Bosa in this situation since he went for early Horsecaller. Of course, he's going to add maybe some more farms, but yeah, I think still Bosa would have been better. But and then heavy plow before the other farms expired. But that's something that you need a lot of experience with Sicilians and to get those timings right. But he is adding more farms. But maybe a siege workshop needs to come in because I don't know if these skirms are going to cut it here. 7 skirms against 18 crossbowmen. Soon to
ballistic.
Ballistic, yeah.
Yeah, ballistic. I believe that Mr. Yo should come forward. I don't know. Because honestly, 3 TCs booming, it's going to be scary. He has 6 villages more already. It's true that no hand card. Well, no even wheelbarrow. And he's coming. Siege Warship is coming, but the skirmishes are there. Nah, he's not gonna spot. Look at how smart Mr. Yo. Not going to forward. He has now the Siege Warship incoming and trying to attack. He's gonna clean those skirmishes with ballistic, I believe.
Yeah. Only +1 armor. The skirmishers are gonna fall so quickly. And Vinchester's being really greedy here. He made a few too many farms, and he's making skirms now, but he sees the shop at least. So this is huge. Now he can make his own workshop and maybe be fine. Let's see it.
Yeah, but he will have to micro properly, and I still is scary about Vikings economy. You have only one TC, yes, but Vikings Echo doesn't need too much to go up to Imperial, Mr. Survivalist. Not too much.
This is true. We'll see how Vinchester
Is that an order?
That's a stable.
Is that a stable, right?
Yeah.
Oh
we've got
boy,
a
he's
stable
going all
coming
in.
down. Just
Because
to
he
pick
wants to
off any
avoid.
siege.
Ooh,
He's not going to deny this.
but the
He won't deny
skirmishers, it won't deny it. Do you think with the skirmishers?
Nah.
Okay.
He'll kill like one Vil and then it's done.
Okay, there you go. Look at this, the survivalist. He knows something, huh?
I know my skirmishers.
Let's go.
I know how much DPS
Okay.
those 5 skirmishers have.
Okay.
I find
And
myself
now-
in that position all the time.
But survivalist, and back into the game. Look at the stone that Vinchester is floating right now.
Yeah, he's going to have a castle, and that's going to keep him safe. The problem is that he's going to lose his ranges, and I hate his siege shop position. His siege shop position on the map like that, I don't know. It just seems like it would have been better not forward like that, because, well, with the knight out, the knight is just going to camp that, and he's not going to get another mangonel in position to defend this. Hopefully he only needs one.
I really think the big problem here, I mean, if you get Vinchester with more villages, it's really the position in that Mr. Yo. Well, look at the castle; he's doing okay, but he can still go around and raid. I don't know if he's gonna see that that castle. Now he need to go back. Look at the knight cleaning all the skirmishers, but Mr. Yo should go up faster to Imperial than his opponent. What do you think? I mean, right now it looks like he has no echo, but we have seen that you put 20 farmers on the Vikings, and he has already 3 TCs. And they are huge with the economy. And he's dominating, like, he's completely safe at home. And we don't see that Vinchester is going to make any damage in this game to Mr. Yo at home at all.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he doesn't have any unit that can go forward. He only has skirmishers and mangonels. And let's see this battle, because this dictates a lot here, depending on if the mangonels fall for free or we get a big bada boom on the archers.
Yeah, but the knights are coming.
Back up. Yeah.
Another castle? Another castle? Oh my goodness, that commitment here. Yeah, he's gonna... No! He lost the... Okay.
3 knights.
Do you like this? Do you like this gameplay here by Vinchester with 2 castles and booming? Maybe he's thinking that with 2 castles and keep booming, he's gonna be a node, but I'm taking resources for Yo. He can make a lot of farms right now, or even balance his economy. I'm not sure, but it might work. Who knows? I mean, I'm confused here with this gameplay. Survivalist, who has a better position here?
Yeah, well, if Mr. Yo goes up to Imperial Age faster, like Vikings like to do, what are they going to do with ARBs against a castle? Vikings don't have bombard cannons, so he would need to go for like a castle to make trebs. He could go siege ram, but not really. It's just look at this crossbow, and he went through the wall.
Oh, what the hell? Don't tell. Nobody noticed. The game is perfect. There's no bug. There's no bug. You know, nobody saw it. No replays, okay? Freezy, production team, don't replay this ever, okay? Don't replay this ever, okay? Oh, come on, man, fix that, Walls. Oh my God. Now he take all the skirmishers. Going all in, and the economy code for Vinchester. Oh my God, that was quite a lot of archers down. That's really hard. That really hard. And now, look at the economy for Vinchester. This is looking complicated. But Mr. Yo still have 3 TCs. He has no army. Vinchester is still, I think, is greedy because you need a high economy, you know. But he's about to go up to Imperial. He's about to go up to Imperial, Mr. Survivalist. What is this?
Vinchester's up, and he's going to get there. He's on 35 farms. He's going to be up in the next minute or so. But Yo just lost half his army, and his army's looking kind of small, and he has nothing to push 2 castles. So,
well, he's mining, Survivalist, he's mining a lot of stone. So he will buy probably. You know, he will buy an esteemed Berserkers maybe. is the way to go here, but he has 76 villages, and we see the +1 armor for Vinchester. He's gonna push the button. The button?
Yeah, he might. He might.
The first Crusade button. Oh my goodness.
Let's get a couple more TCs on the field. You want to be up to 5 TCs before getting that, just to get the 35 units. But 35 sergeants in this position would kill all. Missed shot. Missed delete shot.
Yeah, but how expensive is the upgrade to make the first Crusade? You remember?
I don't know off the top of my head. I avoid playing the Civ.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But,
I'm sorry. I mean, don't worry. Don't feel bad. I don't remember either. But that's why I asked you. Then you looks a little bit worse first, and now I looks terrible. You know. So all good, Mr. Survivalist. 300 foot, 600 gold is not that expensive. I mean,
yeah,
300,
still
300 foot, 600 gold. I mean, that tablet is broken then. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. It's you get a lot of value. Yeah.
Yeah, man. With those resources, you get 35 sergeants, like crazy. But as you were mentioning, Mr. Yo is on the way to Imperial, and is only 5 villages difference. So he catch up in numbers. Vikings economy. He's gonna bring a castle, and he's gonna go Berserkers. I'm telling you something. Berserkers killed. Or not.
Yeah, that's the plan. And what is Sicilian's really gonna do? Probably he could go Knights. Probably Knights is his play, because remember...
What? Look at the castle he's bringing Vinchester on his face! On Mr. Yo face! He want to make a castle on his face! This is disrespect! This is true disrespect! He's gonna lose the Mangonel probably! He lost it, and now he's gonna have a castle on his real face! He need to make a castle on his own as well. Vinchester's score is just there. That castle is gonna be up in seconds. In second, because it's Sicilian. So don't even fight with villages. When you fight, you're gonna lose the villages, right?
Yeah.
Look, the castle is up already. Ah!
That's crazy. That's crazy. And yeah, I feel like going Knights makes a lot of sense for Vinchester if he does, because the Sicilian Knights, they block a lot of the bonus damage from Chieftains and from Pikemen. So I think that Vikings actually doesn't have a great counter to Sicilian Knights, even if he goes Berserkers. So yeah, looks like we're seeing Sergeants, though. Sergeants aren't going to be able to chase. That's their one difficulty here, but...
Those skirmishes. But there's a problem, in my opinion, here for Vinchester. And if he's up to Imp, 97 villages, in my opinion, he still have not enough farms. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, it's not really enough. He got Wheelbarrow really late, but he's on Handcart now, so his economy's okay. Look at Mr. Yo's food count. He's rebalancing now. And he's going for skirms. You really don't want to be making skirms against Sicilians. Wow.
Yeah, but he has to do something. And First Crusade is on the way. But he's doing First Crusade with 40's mistake. You're going to take less of the value for that upgrade. Obviously, the army is going to be there, because just look at the score, guys, please. When this upgrade finish, Survivalist, Mr. Yo is taking the score lead. When this upgrade finish, it's just gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Just look at what happened right now.
Yeah, 700 score.
Okay, well, score lead there for Vinchester. And population, well, as you can see, 150 population right now, 30 population more, and those army are just coming all right away. How to stop that right now? I have no idea. Mr.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see some aggressive Donjons on Woodlines. That's something that you can do with this. This is such a good position for Vinchester.
It's incredible. And it's really incredible. Let's see what Mr. Yo can do here, because he's in a really rough position. If Vinchester is taking this game, he is 3-1 ahead. He has a stone to make another castle, but he's not doing, because he is repairing. And now he need to... Okay, he's doing the castle right now on the right. He's moving all those villages, and Vinchester just passed it. Didn't notice and didn't take any village, which is really, really bad. He could have taken a lot. He didn't. But where's the other castle for Mr. Yo? In the hell, Survivalist.
Yeah, exactly. And plus 4 armor just came in for the Sergeants, and they're going to be tanking like crazy here now. I don't think he has elite yet.
No. I didn't see elite at any moment. He's taking those.
Yeah.
It's true that Still have 24 Saryas there, but it's very annoying. This castle is really protecting. He has to be careful. Those Saryas need to... Well, he's gonna raid more and more. He's now taking the middle as well. The problem also with those castles from Vinchester, he's getting all the resources for Yo. He's getting a lot of those resources, even the stone and everything, Survivalist.
Exactly. Yo really doesn't have a foothold on the map right now. He's nowhere. He's just stuck in his base. And these sergeants are basically free units. They're just distracting at this point. While the Trebs get
he's doing a really... Yeah, so he's doing a really good job here, Mr. Yo, killing all. Because didn't micro at all Vinchester. He cleaned most of those units right now. But there's already more in the north. We need to check it out. And let's see, Mr. Yo is trying to... Well, that's a great TC, actually. He can take the relic as well. And Mr. Yo, the problem for Mr. Yo now... 96 values, while Vinchester has 30 values more. Even more than 30, you know. His economy now is insane, Survivalist.
I'd love to see Vinchester just build some donjons, because sergeants, they can build donjons. If he just builds a few with his sergeants around the map on Woodline, Mr. Yo can never expand outward, but you can see that Yo is making a TC in the east because Vinchester didn't really secure that area with just basically a free donjon. He could have placed it like instantly, then that area is completely secure. So a bit of a mistake not using that, but I think Vinchester's in such a good lead here. Just Vikings at this stage really don't have a lot. He's forced to make Arbalist with no thumb ring versus skirmishers and sergeants, and that's gonna be disaster.
Yeah, it is a problem for sure. You can see the Arbalist here, but the biggest problem, it's about to come, about to happen. And the biggest problem is the knights. When the night has come, the villages are gone. And I'm not singing because we are in front of almost 8,000 viewers, you know, Mr. Survivalist, and I'm a little bit shy. But man, those Cavaliers, and look at that castle in front. It's gonna be amazing, man. Let's go, Survivalist. What is that castle on his face?
Doesn't even matter. It's just gonna go up. It's Sicilians. And Yo has no position. Like, where is he on the map? Where's his army? He has nothing. So, I don't see what he can do.
Well, I know what he can do, and I have a perfect emoticon for this situation. Sorry for Mr. Yo, but I want to see all my subscribers typing the emoticon in the chat, because it's the right emoticon to this situation. Unbelievable game. 28 army, 29, 142 villages. It's true that military numbers is almost the same, but Mr. Survivalist, I mean, if the army is almost the same, when the Cavaliers are coming with this incredible upgrade, what Mr. Yo can do, seriously.
Exactly. There's no counter at this point for Vikings. And especially in this position, he's going Capram, but that's not going to do anything against Cavalier.
My question is, if after I make my viewers and all people in the stream put the alt at 4, and now Mr. Yo come back, how I keep casting this game? He's serious. He might Survivalist, because Mr. Yo is not giving up, and now he's coming with 3 Trebuchet and a lot of Arbalists. Imagine if he combine now Arbalists and Berserkers. Honestly, he needs the siege rams. Siege rams are coming. He's doing a mining camp, but I'm not sure, man. I'm really not sure. It's still 12 Cavaliers, 12 Sergeants. He's still raiding here. Oh my goodness, he's gonna take that castle. Is Mr. Yo gonna be able to do it? 155 population. Mr. Yo is behind for like a 4K score or 3,000 score, but he still have a decent population. He's doing another castle at the back. Man, if he's recovering this, I don't know. But those Cavaliers are siege owners walking. Siege
no
owners
final
running.
armor upgrade
Come
yet,
on.
but it doesn't
Please.
even matter.
The Cavaliers! The Cavaliers! I want to see the Cavaliers, Bapu! We want to see the Cavaliers, thank you. GG Cole!
GG.
Vinchester is 3-1 leading. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. The GG Cole, it's there. And Survivalist, what's going on with this series?
Vinchester. It's his time. Vinchester, like,
whoa,
he has really been showing his skill. And even in this game, well, I think he had the better Civ here, but he's playing it so well.
Yeah, but you say the right thing here. You can get the best civilization or the strongest ships, okay, but you have to use it. You have to execute it. And he knew exactly what he wanted to do. It's just
Yeah.
it's just epic. It's just epic. And we see the economy. With economy against the Vikings, 5,000 resources more. Against the Vikings with more wood, a lot more food, a little bit more gold, a lot more stone, which is also key here. And now what to pick by Mr. Yo? He's gonna go right to the Aztecs. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, Mr.
I don't know,
Survivalist,
but
I'm
you know
getting
what
old, and yeah, you take over for a minute. I'll be
Sure.
right back because this 25 years old is not really 25 years old. I'll be right back. Enjoy and take care of this beautiful stream, amigo. Be right
I'll
back.
take care of the stream for you. All right. Yeah. So the past two games, we've seen Yo go for heavy aggression in Castle Age, but the problem is that he hasn't been going all in enough. So he's been going aggression and then trying to boom behind it. And well, in the Khmer game, it worked out, but he didn't finish the game super fast. In this game, he went for heavy aggression, but then couldn't really close out the game. Of course, against Sicilian Castle, it's kind of difficult, but he probably needed to go a little bit more all in, maybe with some more knights early, maybe push that northern TC. And yeah, it just kind of fell apart for him because his civs, the Viking late game, is just not nearly as strong as Sicilian late game. So I think that's basically what we saw last game was Yo just not committing to the pressure or committing to the all in, not even just pressure, like committing to actually killing Vinchester. And yeah, without that full commitment, he just fell behind, especially with the one big bada boom that we saw mid game where he lost half of the crossbone. That was pretty bad. So hopefully what we're going to see in this next game is a little bit more aggression from Yo. If he goes for Aztecs, which is pretty likely, I want to say, just because it's his first pick and also a very strong civ. Hopefully we're going to see maybe some kind of Eagle all in, depending on what Vinchester chooses, though. Vinchester does have Celts in the back, so that could be a pretty good counter. And here we are. We've got Aztec versus Britons. So in this matchup, Britons, they don't actually have thumb rings, so their crossbowmen actually don't shoot as fast against the Eagle Warriors. But first, we've got to talk about this lane that's coming in. Now, Vinchester, he's got the scout in position, so Yo's really not going to be able to actually do much here. He's going to get the 2 sheep. You can't really take the sheep back because what happens if you take the sheep back? Then Mr. Yo just kills the sheep with the eagle. So you pretty much have to give up those 2 goats in this position. But I don't think we're going to be seeing a successful elephant lane in this game because, like, right now, the Aztec scout is stronger, but if it takes a couple of hits from the elephant, then the scout cav can just kill. Now, this villager's in trouble here because, well, those scouts are pretty strong, but I think that Vinchester does know about everything
Pause,
here. Like,
Mr.
he knows.
Survivalist.
There we go.
Okay.
Little pause. Welcome back,
amigo. Thank you, amigo.
Good. Well,
I see that you
we
take
started
over
without you,
really
but
well.
that's okay. We're
It's fine.
going through the.
I mean,
what's that?
No, I thought they were going to be a little bit slower because after 3-1 behind, but no, Mr. O was sure. And I wanted to talk about the civs, but we saw already, like, when you are in these situations, you pick your best civilization, right? Aztecs has to be.
That's what I was saying. Aztecs gotta be the civilization because, he needs to win here. Otherwise, he's done. So this is such an important game for Yo. If he can win here, then he's going to get back into the series. And yeah, that's going to get his head back in the game and hopefully allow him to show us a few more games even. But not that I'm saying I want Vinchester to lose, but I want to see lots of good games here. Now, this is a different generation of map. So this map is a lot more open than the past 2 maps that we've seen. It has 3 pretty thin wood lines for both players. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of heavy feudal aggression in this game.
Now that I see this luring with the elephant that he almost killed it, we forgot to also make emphasis in the previous game that killing the elephant also probably changed completely the idea of the game, because Mr. Yo could have gone man at arms, and the man at arms from Vikings are insanely strong right now, and the game could have been completely different. He had to be completely defensive position. So all these small details matters a lot at this level, Survivalist.
True. Yeah, last game he had the worst civ, so he had to do damage early, and if you lose the elephant early, it's pretty bad. So anyways, this game, Yo already stole 2 sheep from Vinchester, and Vinchester's Britons too, so he really didn't want to lose those sheep. So yeah, Yo is coming into this game already with a bit of an advantage.
Well. Let's see, because there's the Barak. Barak already there. Premil Ras trying to go aggressive. Also taking those goats, which is great for Britons, because they get the bonus, Mr. Survivalist. And obviously the Aztecs are favorite here, in my opinion. They are so strong. But if you play well with Britons, you only have to give them a chance here. But we have seen several games in this matchup already. Well, I think it has been more Britons versus Mayans. Aztecs is even more dangerous, in my opinion, than Mayans in the Eagles War. But if you go Longswords, it should be the play, because Dowd, for example, yesterday went for the Knights, and I don't know what you think here, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, well, there are 2 things that you can do, is longswords or go for knights and crossbowmen. The Briton player has to have the crossbowman in behind, but then some knights in front as well. But against full eagles, it can be very difficult. So yeah, longswords can sometimes be the play if there's too many eagles. Now, there's a little hole in the oasis here. Let's see if we're going to see some damage.
Oh my god, he failed! He failed again! My goodness, what's going on? The reaction by Yo is not on point. The Barak is not being done. And now what? He's going to go around. The Barak is not going to be down. Look at that village on the left. Look at that village on the left to finish that one. And those villages were without the loom. So, oh boy, the eagle is coming. He's going to finish that one for sure. But he's being delayed already. So, Vinchester... It's there again, Mr. Survivalist. What's going on?
He's in a better spot here, and this just shows this is the new meta. 2 militia drush. It's so strong because it always gets in. Your opponent isn't going to be walled, and it's hitting right when the barracks is coming up too. This is huge damage.
Yeah, and now he's up very fast. 22 villas, but house it. You don't want to be housed. It's true that he's up, but he wanted to make more militias or not. No, he's not really doing
he's getting the house. Yeah, he'll probably make it. Yeah, he's going to make another one. Yeah.
He's doing another.
It's not the biggest deal. He wants to wait for Men-at-Arms upgrade anyways before taking a big fight. But yeah. It'll be okay.
Okay.
It looks like, is he going to make 2 more militia? Because we've seen this before.
He's doing. No, he's doing. Checking the queue on the top left. He's doing 2 more, 4 militias. Mr. Yo is gonna have 3 already. The bad thing for Vinchester is that he has to split those army. He has not together.
No, but look at this.
2 in the south.
Yeah, this is defensive militia because Yo is going forward with militia, and Vinchester's gonna have his own additional drush sitting in this barracks.
Yeah, but he's gonna notice now, and let's see how he's gonna be able to do it. The militias are there. The Men-at-Arms is also going to be there in a moment. He shouldn't fight. He definitely shouldn't fight, and he take a lot of HP with that Valier. And Vinchester is still defending this so great, as you mentioned. The Men-at-Arms is already there, and now he should probably go back. What you will do here if you are Mr. Yo, right away, archery range, more Men-at-Arms. I believe that archery range should be the next step, but Men-at-Arms incoming by Vinchester. It means he will have 4 and a little bit of advantage. From there, he's going to make another Men-at-Arms, another. He did another Mr. Yo as well. So he's going to try to gather all those units. Oh, man. Remember, guys, that Mr. Yo need to win. He's coming forward. He's coming forward. Vinchester is coming forward with 3 villages. This crazy Russian is coming forward with 3 villages. He's now taking the battle, and this battle is better for Vinchester. Unbelievable. He's taking everything. He took everything. Vinchester, no army for Mr. Yo. Tower in the woodline. Archie reigns there. And now this is 5 KD to 2, and I mean, what's going on? I mean, he's dominating Mr. Yo completely, Survivalist.
Yeah, Yeah, Yo made that mistake, delaying that barracks, and we can just see that he's not the one with the initiative now. And he's gonna maybe lose this. Oh no, he's not gonna lose the archer, but the archer is gonna defend. The tower's gonna be up. Mr. Yo is gonna have to relocate his wood line to the bottom. He will have enough wood to do that, so he will be okay. But there's gonna be men-at-arms at that bottom wood line now. So watch, he's gonna send his guys to the bottom. And the men-at-arms are gonna be there, although there are archers.
Yeah, he got archers. He got archers.
Yeah. I think that Vinchester's in a great spot. He needs to not take any really bad fights in Feudal Age. And if he can get up faster, he's going to be in a really good spot. Because I don't think Britons, they really aren't too bad in Castle Age.
No. Definitely not. I mean, it's all about the timing. He's mining his stone, though. He's mining 2 villages on stone. Maybe he wants to put more towers and keep the aggression. But now he has to be careful. And we are in a moment that he has to be a little bit calm. Maybe to not overcommit because... Yeah, I mean, you don't want to give anything extra to Mr. Yo. And in this situation, he got the lead. But a bad decision against the Aztecs snowballed completely. There's a villager that can be done. I don't know if Mr. Yo is going to notice. Mr. Yo is going to lose a villager. No, he will save it. He
won't, but...
He will... No! Okay, he did it. He saved it, man. He saved
it
in the last second.
Actually.
Oof. Yeah,
that was
2 units.
Pretty sketchy. Yeah. No villagers down for either player. So, despite everything, the game is not too far away for both players. Similar idle TCs as well.
Yeah, I was checking that. And the idle TC is pretty much the same. A little bit more for Yo. That's why at some point he's like 1 village, maybe even 2 behind, it say there. Well, he's 1 village because Mr. Yo did Tone Watch. That's why you see at some point 2 villages behind. But now he can send the archers. So, what Mr. Yo should do, because I wouldn't be surprised to see even some eagle on the field in case that he's doing some skirmishes. But Mr. Yo has to be really careful. He cannot let that Vinchester is coming with another tower, because then you are not going to be able to relocate anymore. But look how smart. He has 2 skirmishes like an outpost at the back, Mr. Survivalist.
Ooh, yeah, but he's going to be out of position here.
He's going away.
But he sees it with Town Watch. He sees it with the blacksmith.
Yes.
He knows the units are going down here.
He sees it.
Town Watch is so good because it allows the lumber camp to spot these watchtower foundations. So this is why Town Watch is actually very smart here.
Oh, but the counterattack here for Mr. Yo, taking out the villages. 1 villager down, probably 2 villages down. This is the best he can do. Sending 5 villages forward. He didn't take 5 archers, sorry. He didn't take the second, but still idle time and killing some units. He's doing now a counter tower. Yes, he's doing a counter tower, and he need to make it because the archers are there. The archers are there as well. So now Vinchester can do the damage. He need to put back those villages as well, but he's still attacking in front. Remember that Mr. Yo has been in these crazy situations many times, and then he came back from the hell. But this is extremely rough. He's fighting against Vinchester. He has now the tower there. He will have to counter, and this is a very rough situation for the Chinese. He might probably delete that palisade and take the tower with the villagers.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, another villager down.
With all those archers out there, it can be very tricky to commit. Although with the tower, it'll be probably okay.
It's fine. And now he's blocking. He's blocking now. Okay, he still take the village, but I mean, if he took a villager, killing the army, he's blocking those villages as well, taking another, but now he can take back and kill so many. Oh my god, he lost 2 villagers.
Yeah, Vinchester could counter block and make a house to keep
No, but
Yo
he's
in
killing
this area, but he's not going to do it.
He's killing a lot, Mr. Yo too. He's killing all the villages. The villages, Mr. Yo did an amazing job here. He lost some too, but villages though 33 for both. But the problem is that now Mr. Yo is taking the lead, not only military, but also in the timing, because now it seems that Mr. Yo is counter-attacking again. And this is really good for the Chinese player, Survivalist.
Exactly. Yeah, Vinchester really needed to not take a bad fight in Feudal Age. Like, if he had just sat back, he would have been ahead. But going for that more risky another tower push, he had potential to get even more far ahead, but he also had potential to throw his lead. And I think that's sort of what we're seeing here. Although Vinchester has enough here.
Look at the economy. Look at the economy for Vinchester. Vinchester is going up to Castle Age, but now Vinchester is coming with more villages forward. I mean, what's going on? I mean, he's sending more villages forward, but now Mr. Yo Wilbaro is doing a scale mail armor, he's doing the +1. Vinchester is on the way to Castle Age. I don't know what we are watching here, but Vinchester is up to Castle Age with a really long advantage. I don't know what I'm even talking. Seriously.
Are we going to see a guard tower push, I wonder? That would be really weird, but yeah, I wonder what these vills are. Oh, they're just going to the mill. Okay, they're just nothing interesting. They're just going to go eat some zebras. That's fine.
Oh, but look at Yo. He's going full E now. He's going forward towers as well. Yeah.
I mean, might as well. He's got the opponent open. There's going to be Eagle Warrior spam. And how is Britain's going to stop that? It's super difficult for Britons to stop Eagle Warrior spam. And looks like Vinchester's just going to be making crossbowmen. So, it comes down to how well Yo is going to retain his Eagle Warrior numbers. He needs to get up to like 20 of them.
The truth here is that he's going up to Castle Age, but he has no really army. 5 archers, 3 skirmishes, getting towers on his face, denying economy, keeping it at home. If Mr. Yo keep this aggression here and then he managed to go up to Castle, which it can happen for sure, then it's gonna be really, really rough for Vinchester. But I want to see Mr. Yo face reaction. Is gonna have any reaction here when he see that his opponent is in Castle? Don't lose the villager. Is that okay? But Mr. Yo is still far from going up. Man, he's going full towers. Well, I was asking yesterday, guys, about towers, and we got the towers, you know? So we are getting everything in this tournament. The thing here is, 7 archers, Breton archers with Bodkin, can do a massacre on Mr. Yo economy. Or not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, crossbowmen are already really difficult to stop in Castle Age if you're in Feudal Age, and Britain crossbowmen are even more difficult with the extra range. So look at this. All these units are going to die from Yo here. He didn't really micro, but there's a lot to focus on here for him.
Oh, but he's still killing villages. Still also killing villages. He has to be careful.
Maybe.
He's doing a TC. He is still 3 villages ahead. He got the towers that he's taking all the farmers. I still think that if Mr. Yo reach Castle Age, with these towers and eagles, he take the game. Because right now, the economy for Vinchester is so rough, but Vinchester is going right away forward. Aggressive, he's doing towers. I don't know if he's gonna be in time to make those towers survivalist. It's gonna be close.
Yeah, if there's a hole beside the market in the house there, he might be able to get in, but he's just staying here. Yeah, the towers are gonna be up. This is the perfect defense for Mr. Yo. He's gonna be fine, and he's gonna be able to get to Castle Age.
Yeah, he's taking there. He has the market. I don't know if he has the market. He's now even raiding here or trying. He cannot really raid a lot. The second TC is basically to protect the goal because otherwise he couldn't take it. It's true that he's not even doing village right now. Vinchester, he has not a great economy. He has barely has now 8 farmers. But let's focus here. He need to wall that tower. He need to wall that tower, in my opinion. Okay, he's going away, but he has 2 towers. This is good for you.
Yeah, this is actually horrible for Vinchester. He's going to lose everything for free.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my god. He's losing everything here. A lot. He's now splitting those units okay, but now he's sending some eagles. And Mr. Yo is on the way to Castle Age right now. He's still with 3 villages more, and then probably spamming eagles, right? Because this is what you want. What is that villager? Okay, Mr. Yo misclicked that villager. He's going to lose that villager. Okay, going back. Mapu, go at the back. We need to see the archers at the back because they are going to the woodland for Mr. Yo. That village is testing. He probably die. Yeah, but he still have the tower. Oof. What a game. I mean, supplies. He's switching.
Yeah, Vinchester knows.
Infantry.
This is his best play here, honestly, because he knows that Mr. Yo is going to be spamming eagles. And longswords against an opponent who's open like this, longswords can take out towers as well. So that's one of their advantage. They are great at taking down buildings. And yeah, he's going to be able to raid with longswords. He's going to be able to deal with the Eagle Warriors. Going to be able to effectively defend his base. And they're not as expensive as knights. So yeah, this is a great play. Even wheelbarrow coming in.
The thing is, The thing is, he's doing the upgrades. He still have no resources at all. I mean, if he's gonna go Eagles, the thing here is, got the upgrades, but he doesn't have economy yet to make them. And look at the stone Mr. Yo is doing. Is getting. Sorry. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Castle and Jaguars.
Yeah, Jaguars. It's just that
Well,
Britons are going to have cross moments, so it's kind of... I don't know about that.
But they eat the long swords. They eat the long swords.
Yeah, but with micro, I still favor the crossbowman longsword composition. You can just pick off the Jaguars. And
Vinchester is there. He's taking few villages. He has to be careful. Eagle Warriors, Squires. Now he is with more army. He's with 8 villages more. I don't know what is going to happen in this game because the assets are always dangerous. And Mr. Yo as well. But Vinchester is playing out of his mind. Really.
yeah. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. He's ahead on the economy because he got that second TC up super quickly. And here come the longswords and a ram to take out the towers. That's very smart.
Yeah, but the castle will happen. I see the stone there. I don't know. He need the mangonel as well. He has a ram on his own. I don't know why he has a ram on his own, Mr. Yo. I will make a mangonel here. A lot of crossbows. The eagle will be there. I don't know if those eagles are going to be enough because he has a +1/+1 only. He's coming now with 4 villages, with the 5 villages to try to take that one, which is not gonna happen. Now the eagles are coming. This is an insane game. It's a really, really insane game, and I really don't know who is gonna take it. It looks in numbers that he's gonna be Vinchester, to be honest, but with the Aztecs, you never know, Mr. Survivalist.
Exactly. Eagles are just such a strong unit. Now, both players are housed right now, so that's going to hurt the military production. But, yeah, these Eagles, they're coming in, but there are longswords already.
Yeah,
and
mobility
where can he raid?
with those. Yeah, but he still have the towers. I see a castle in between both TCs. I see a castle where the ram is right now. I mean, you know, I mean, he's gonna try. He's gonna try to make it. He got the eagles. He got the crossbows. The castle is gonna be there. He's gonna be there. He's coming with the 5 villages. The castle will be... Okay, it's a siege war shop. He want to go all in one TC, Mr. Yo, Survivalist. I'm sure about this gameplay right now. Right? It has to do it.
Well, you know, that's what Yo hasn't been doing the past few games. He's just been going for Castle Age pressure, but not actually finishing off. But look at this castle.
Ooh, the castle for Yo. Yes. Now with that castle, he's gonna go up. He's gonna take pretty much 2-tone center when he's doing Botkin. The Eagles are now the huge play here because look at Botkin Arrow. They can raid. Those Eagles can't just raid. He's gonna take that. No, that ram is gonna go down. He will need a mango. But look at the wood now count for Vinchester. 0. And without wood, in Age of Empires, I don't know what you think. You do nothing else. You need to build everything with wood. Without wood, you are down. You are dead.
Yeah, well, he can still make longswords, so yeah, we're on the gold again.
More villages down! More villages down here! Oh my goodness, what a game!
Yeah, amazing game.
Oh my
Here, I'll
goodness.
be right back in 2 seconds.
Okay, what a game, guys. Look at that castle. He's now taking the TC with the mangonel. He's gonna raid with those eagles. He's gonna raid with those eagles, but he still have some longswords. He can't lose those eagles. If he's losing these eagles, Mr. Yo, and now he's not doing well. He's attacking the farms. Mr. Yo is attacking the farms. Mr. Yo is attacking the farm because he's busy. Mr. Yo is losing the eagles pretty much for nothing. Yo has 13 army, Vinchester 36. He's taking a village. He's gonna take the ram. We need to go and check what he's gonna do to defend here. He needs a mangonel at home, which is not happening. Mr. Yo as well, 0 villages on wood. Why? Because there is aggression all over, and because Vinchester, with these crossbows, it's almost killing all. Now, those villages need to be fast and need to put them to work. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, there is a mangonel, another TC. Vinchester has the game. He has the cities, but then you see the score, and Mr. Yo is ahead. Is that truth? I don't think so. But, you know, a bad battle can take you everything down. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but he took 1 TC and now he's taking another. That castle is fantastic, but I still telling you, he need here a big bada-boom. If he's not doing a big bada-boom, he's gonna be destroyed. Those 2 towers gonna help a lot. Gonna help a lot, but he need a bada-boom. Man, he can lose the towers. If you're losing the towers, he's dead.
Yeah, look at this. This is why longswords are so good. They take down the towers really quickly. And where's Yo gonna go? Vinchester's down on TCs, but Yo only has 1 TC, and his vills are just
No
running
army.
around. Guard tower.
Yeah. The Eagles are coming, these war towers, but it's not working. He need to go away. It's not ballistic, that's true. There's a Scorpion. The Scorpions might help a lot, but it's not enough. He need to repair it. Oh my god! The Scorpion! The Scorpion kill everything! What? Look at the Scorpion! He killed everything with the Scorpion! I can't believe, look at the score! He took everything, and look at now the score for Mr. Yo! He lost everything under that tower! Survivalist!
Wow. Yeah, well, all of the crossbow were weakened. They were all softened up from earlier, and they all died. Where's
Mr.
where's
Yo
the army? I mean,
is gonna
he has
make
a lot.
Look at the castle Mr. Yo is doing to defend. He's doing a castle at home. There's another castle now here. What's going on? Still villains ahead for Vinchester, but the problem is still being that the Eagles can't rate all the game here. I know the Lancers are there, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Still, Vinchester has a lot more population, but
Yeah.
well,
Look at these Britain TCs. They're so cheap. He can afford to just continue to replace them.
okay.
Passing.
He is out there. He's got. Ooh, but he passed.
This
is not good. This is bad for Vinchester. He's gonna kill Villiers here now with the Eagles. He's killing Villiers. He's denying the castle. This is insane, actually, for Yo. If he can't kill those, because he's just getting more and more army. More and more Villiers, sorry. Damn. I mean, look at those TCs for Vinchester. Survivalists. They're all together. But look at this army. Sneaky by Vinchester. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the fact that they're all together means they're a little bit easier to defend because, well, your longswords are kind of slow. They aren't good at defending multiple areas, so having the TCs all in the same place can actually work towards Vinchester's advantage here.
How this game is still... Oh, they're raiding. This is the problem here. The Eagles, man. They are so fast. They raid. They have the +2 now. They are raiding, killing more villages, and it's starting to be a scary amount of army for Yo. You can see, and Jaguars are on the field. Here we are, but that castle now is defending, killing all, and those Eagles will take over. The Eagles will take over now, Mr. Survivalist. I know that he needs to go back a little bit. I don't know if Mr. Yo will be able to do it, but he's also raiding here. Let's see what the Mango... Ooh, the shooting. Mango by Yo. Man, the game is insane. And even for players like this, it's so difficult. He's taking now more shot. He's gonna take this tower. He's not taking. And Mapu, I'm sorry for you, but you have a lot of work to do right now. And here, all the army is going down. Military numbers.
This can't happen.
Even if Mr. Yo is behind in Villiers, it's starting to be a scary survivalist. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what needs to happen? Vinchester can't keep losing small numbers or small groups of armies. He needs to keep his army together now because now Yo has a scary army and Yo's army is a lot more mobile. So, yeah, Vinchester just really needs to... No more of these little tiny raids. He needs to group up and actually have a proper force.
Oh, look at here. He's gonna kill so many villages with the archers, with the eagles. He's gonna try to fight, but those eagles are there. Still sending more archers. Okay. No, but he's working. But the problem here is all the idle time as well that he's getting. Well, now... It seems that he's stabilizing his economy. Is Vinchester trying to go up to Imperial?
Yeah,
I don't
looks
think
like it. He's got a longbow.
Okay.
He's thinking about it. Oh, it died.
Let's check a little bit in the south because he's raiding as well more. Okay. Yeah, he's raiding a guy on the TCs in the middle of the map, Mapu. Let's go. There's so many. Is the problem? He's still killing villages. It's still 22 villages behind, but man, how he managed to have that economy? Well, he has a lot more farmers for a long time, and now he's not doing villages. But the problem with trying to go up to Imperial here is that it's kind of snowball. If he's losing all the army, then he's gonna keep killing and killing constantly. I don't know. It's good that he want to try to go up to Imperial as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, if Vinchester gets to Arbalester with Bracer, how is Yo gonna deal with that in Castle Age? There's just no answer to that for him. So if there's a couple of Trebs and Arbalest, Yo is
look at the Bangonal! Look at this Bangonal! Look at this Bangonal! Look at this Bangonal! He's shooting and he's gonna take another shot if he delete it! Oh my god! Oh. The archers are in the hell right now! Look at the military numbers! Mr. Yo, 21 army, Vinchester 12, he lost everything. Survivalist.
That was like the worst possible thing that could have happened. When you go up to Imp, you don't want to be losing your army like that. So, yeah, that just gave Mr. Yo an opportunity to get back in this game. And look at the score. It looks like Vinchester by the bill count is ahead, but Yo is here.
My goodness, my goodness. Remember, we were talking what he can do. He got Adlal upgrade. He can make the skirmishes with 1 extra range in Castle Age.
That's true.
That can work. That can work with Aztecs here. You know, it's good units, and he's still raiding. And imagine it after all this, with 1,000 score ahead, imagine that Vinchester is still winning the game. We need to check all those ratings. He's still raiding. That's the problem, man. He's constantly raiding, and he's doing... Oh my god, please Mapu, to the right side, both going to make a castle. Look at the castle he wanted to do. But no, you are trying. But Mr. Yo is there because he wanted to get some more resources, and it's not gonna happen. Those villages, surprise, he's gonna lose more and more villages. Unbelievable game, unbelievable series, and I still don't know who is gonna win the game here. And those villagers from Vinchester, he do not notice, and he's losing them all. Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, exactly. No ballistics from both players. Both players don't have ballistics. That's going to hurt. But Vinchester's up. What does he queue up first? Let's see Bracer. Let's see what he does. Or maybe a Treb. He's going to go for a Treb first.
Uh-oh. Another shot? Another shot in those archers? Well, as you mentioned, the crazy archers are just insane with the range they have. Mr. Yo is still ahead in the score, but... it's scary now being a guy. He's doing 200 swords and ballistic, alright. What's happening? He's killing more villages now. Mr. Yo has killed more villages to Vinchester during the whole game. And he is still behind like 14. Mangola is taking the TC. He's gonna take the market. There's almost no goal at all. I mean, Vinchester is still able to take the game, Survivalist.
I think this game is gonna go in either player's favor. Who knows? Yeah. The two-handed swordsman, really great call because it's a pretty cheap upgrade, and Vinchester has 11 longswords. It's going to be super useful. It makes them even better against the Eagles. Just, yeah, complete domination with the two-handed swordsman. But, yeah, I guess the Treb that Vinchester has to do damage here. It can't get picked off by Eagles, and if it can kill this castle, then Vinchester's going to be in an okay spot. Because that opens up Yo's base.
Survivalist, check Mr. Yo economy. 40 farmers, yeah. 30 on wood. He's on the way to Imperial. He's raiding out the village here. He's gonna be at the same time right now with the same village. He's up to Imperial. He's on the way to Imperial, and he still have another 2 castles. So he's gonna have now Aztecs with the upgrades as well. He still have more army Vinchester. I don't know where to look, but Mapu, you need to look fast because there is moving on the right, on the middle, all over. We need to check all those raidings. And that castle, he's not even trying to repair. I think he's doing the right call here. Why to waste a stone there? He needs to focus in the spot that he can commit. And Survivalist, Mr. Yo has killed 3 TCs. Okay, he's repairing. All right, he's taking some time. 3 TCs to Vinchester, and he is still ahead here. And now those Eagles raiding more and more. Look at the Jowers sticking the TC. Look at the score. Supplies, long sword. Of course, if now Mr. Yo switches to a standard infantry with the Aztecs, that's another thing that's gonna be very, very difficult for the Russian.
Yeah, and Vinchester keeps throwing two-handed swordsmen 1 by 1 here. This is a really bad play because this has just bought Mr. Yo so much time. And yeah, Mr. Yo is going to have the advantage in early Castle Age if Vinchester keeps throwing units like this. But all the castles are being pressured, so that's going to be an issue for Yo, because the only castle that isn't being pressured is the one in the north, which is just out in the middle of nowhere, which he can't really protect.
Yeah, but the problem is that now the farmer, look at the hand card. He's gonna lose that castle. He's trying to make army. Problem for Mr. Yo in the next minutes in the early Imperial is that Vinchester has 39 army still, and I see still 19 crossbows. They are crossbows, yes, but they got +3 braces. He's doing now chemistry. has ballistic. How do you stop those crossbows with the standard infantry? You will need eagles. The composition is gonna be complicated. Vinchester is taking the score lead. It's insane. I mean, really, really insane. But now that he's in Imperial, he's taking the score lead again. And I really don't know if he can be able to come back, Mr. Yo, in this game. He has good resources, he's doing the standard infantry as well, but those gold miners are in danger to be lost. Mr. Yo do not notice, he's gonna lose so many. And look at the population. Vinchester, it's winning the series for a 4-1? What?
Maybe it's looking like it's in his favor. Yo has to have golds. If Yo has some gold secured right now, he might be able to get a good composition of two-handed swordsmen and eagle warriors out. But if he runs out of gold, he's out of this game. But I think Yo has enough gold to keep himself afloat for a little while here, and Elite Eagles coming in.
He has a lot of gold. Elite Eagle, those Elite Eagles clean, eh? Those Elite Eagles, they clean the archers. They really clean the archers. And honestly, we know that the Aztecs, he has 90 villages. You don't need more. You honestly, with 30 farmers and 27 on gold, you don't need more villages. And now look at the Jaguars here. Okay, Arval is upgrade as well. Goldman and upgrade is still killing villages here. Look at the score. Mr. Yo is taking the lead more and more. And when the Eagles are there, he has already some of those Eagles. This is a... And then I'm telling you something. In this kind of situation, let's check that raid, Mapu. Yeah. Has to be careful. In this kind of situation, if Mr. Yo is taking this game, how can affect this to both players? Survivalist, because it put the pressure there.
Vinchester, I don't think Vinchester would get too tilted by this game, even if he loses, because he played well, but he almost would have beaten Yo if he loses this game, and I think that's still fine. Like, he still would have a few more games to come back, but I mean, let's not talk about that, because Vinchester's still in a great spot here.
Yeah, but I'm not sure anymore. No. It's so many Eagles now. It's starting to be so many. With the +4, the Eagles has the mobility. Now those Eagles are gonna eat the archers in a few seconds. He's gonna spam, and he has the 3 TCs in the south completely alive, with the economy going so smooth. 35 farmers, 35 on gold, and now he's spamming more and more units. He still have the barrack. One trade which is taking that castle is gonna make him take all that gold. And Mr. Yo, really, with these ratings, is gonna be massive. I know that I see their standard infantry, but Survivalist, what an incredible game. For me, this is the game of the tournament right now, for how crazy it has been, and also how important it is for the series and for the event itself. Seriously, it's incredible.
Exactly. Game. Yeah. So we're seeing Longbowmen come in. Longbowmen have more attack compared to Arbalisters, so they actually do shred through Eagles quite a bit more nicely. So I think if Vinchester can get a good army of Longbowmen together, he's going to have an army that can actually fight head-on against the Aztecs. He just has to effectively kill these raids.
Guys, Garland Wars? Garland Wars on the way! Garland Wars on the way! +4 attack extra. That is gonna be +6 Eagles or +5, I don't know. Now, it's true that he's taking that castle, okay. Still raiding, and Vinchester is still ahead with double the military. How is this possible with all the raidings he's doing? It's incredible. Well, seriously incredible.
The raids are losing Mr. Yo units. He's trading units for villagers, which is why his army's a little bit lower. But he's equalized the economy, so if Yo can last, if he can hold on, he's going to be okay. But look, Vinchester has 3 relics, so he's actually going to be set up once we run out of gold in this game, if it gets to that stage, because we're nearing that stage. We're at almost an hour.
You don't want to lose. Yeah, you don't want to lose those Arbalists. He's losing Arbalists for free. Now he's recovering on his base, but look how those Eagles should clean those archers, Survivalists. Those Eagles should clean those archers, like, I mean, easily.
I don't know what
those Eagles. Look. Look at this.
Yeah.
He need to be together, right? He has to be together constantly. Look at the monk at the bottom. But Mapu go bottom. He's dancing with the monk. He's dancing with the monk, taking that relic, to not lose it 1, like 5 HP, well, 3 HP, the monk was dancing. What the hell? I mean, in this situation, and this still microing like this, unbelievable, man. Seriously, the monk was dancing.
It's so
Did you see
important to get that relic in.
Yeah.
Especially Aztec relics, it's going to be like he has 2.66 relics. So the relic count is basically even. Almost. Once Yo gets that in.
We need to check at the bottom map because there's a big battle. There you go. Look at those Seagers with the infantry. He's gonna raid a lot of here. And with the long swords together with those Seagers, now how do you stop that? Still the score is almost champion upgrade. Champion upgrade and Blast Furnace champions and Eagles +8 survivalist.
Yeah, this is going to be really tricky for Vinchester. He has to take a big fight. He has to force a big fight. And he can win in a straight-up fight. Vinchester has the better army, but Yo has much better mobility. And that's going to be a big problem, because Yo's never going to take a bad fight. He's going to keep running around. And champions for Vinch as well.
Champion for Britons as well.
Yeah.
Man. Okay. I see also units going on the right side. I don't know what is that on the right side. Going right now. Going to Mr. Yo area. And he's gonna raid more and more. That's a huge. Taking the village there. Still population. But honestly, I don't know who is gonna win the game or not here. But Vinchester game, even if he's losing, you know, it's insane. He's open. He's being raided for the last 40 minutes. And look his population.
Yeah. He's still keeping it up. He doesn't even have that many TCs. If I were him, I'd get a few more TCs up just in case. Just losing bills, you can replace them a lot faster, but he's confident in his defense.
Yeah, those ratings are crazy. Those ratings are crazy. I don't know if Mr. Yosu even makes some skirmishes with all the outbreaks. Obviously, he is not set up for that. He didn't make the +3. They have late skirmishes. And Mr. Yo don't even have heavy pro or Boso. He has now the champions there. He has to be careful. No. Mr. Yo is also getting problems at home. Ay. Mr. Yo is still trying, but Vinchester is on beast mode activated today. It's still now raiding again. Billy's numbers are going down, but Yo is increasing for the first time in in the whole game. He's increasing his army and getting closer and closer to Vinchester. Vinchester is also counter-attacking his base. He's gonna try to clean that, but Mr. Yo is now killing a lot. And for the first time, Vinchester dropped 100 villages. The mobility with the Eagles is so brutal here, but now those champions gonna take this, everything. Yeah, Lombos are there, but those champions are fully upgraded and more Arbalests are coming. Who is taking this game? Vinchester's score, it looks like he's taking, but we have seen this for so many times in this one, and I don't know what to say anymore, Mr. Survivalist, but Vinchester is playing so well, man.
He is. And Mr. Yo's gonna run out of gold, and you know what happens to Aztec when they're out of gold. They don't really have many options other than to go for skirmishers, and well, that's not gonna work against the champions. So yeah, I really like Vinchester's position here, especially because Yo just lost his relics. More raids are coming in, but every time that Yo raids, he loses his army.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Now. Not here. Need to send all the Eagles. Need to go together. Yeah. Need to go all together. I mean, also no goal. Ooh, those are so important. He lost the relics. Now Mr. Yo has no relics. No relics doing the heavy blow now. He should take the goal. I don't know if he's going to be able to take goal. Well, he has one village on goal. That's his goal. Survivalist. Light caps. He's gonna go light caps because he has no goal. He probably want to raid. He's coming with the Rams. He still have a lot of army on the left. Need to go to the right. But a bad battle. Nah, it's 80 army, man. Vinchester has 80
I don't
military,
think Vinchester can lose this game at this point because there's no more gold for Mr. Yo.
Well, he's gonna mine that goal. He has either village there. He should go. 144 population, 51 army. He's raiding, I don't know where. He's losing all the army here. And I mean, we could say that this is Vinchester because we have the webcams, but this is brutal gameplay. I mean, not good. No. It's insane gameplay, really. 37 army, 76 for Vinchester, and okay, the Eagles are coming. If he clean those Arbalests, maybe something can happen. And those Eagles are +8. Oh boy. He's gonna lose all here. Vinchester is gonna lose everything here. He's gonna lose everything, and that's all the army. That's basically all the army. Mr. Yo is still trying. Mr. Yo is still trying, and now look at the numbers are going down dramatically going down. And we didn't see yet Rams, but Mr. Yo can't lose this army anymore. Now he need to take the relics, and he take the relics back. As you can see, one relic already in the count, but it's still with some champions there. The trebuchet he need to micro properly. The relic is still there, man.
Yeah, now that Vinchester has mobility. Yeah, now that Vinchester has mobility, he's going to start to raid Yo like crazy. And as long as Vinchester can keep his champion numbers up, then he's going to be in a great position. And these champions, he still has 39 of them. So he's still got pretty good numbers.
39 champions? Oh, man.
And 5 more on the way.
39 champions, man. 39 champions. Not bad. There's one champion killing here. He need to go with the Eagles. He still didn't take back the second relic. Now he's taking back the second relic. He's going to lose another village. But look at this army here. Look at this scary army. He got 75 army. He need to clean here. You think he's going to be able to look at the light caps?
Yeah. There it is. Those raids are going to be really tough for Yo to clean up.
And look at now the map control. I mean, well, blue is all over, yes, but red as well. He's in the middle of the map. He didn't expand on the side. Mr. Yo is gonna come with 60 army, which is quite a lot. It's 24 Eagles and 34 champions. But look at these champions and Lombos here trying to all go together. Obviously, he can lose 200 population. He's 200 population, Vinchester.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Basically, Vinchester needs to stay together with his entire army. This could be a bad fight for Vinchester, actually.
But exactly, yep. +8. He's gonna lose everything now, Vinchester. Oh my god, Mr. Yo. He's gonna kill the champions. He's gonna kill everything. He's gonna kill everything or not. Yes, he's taking everything. He kill everything. Mr. Yo clean absolutely all. Look at the army numbers. Vinchester army is in the hell. He cleaned all. Huge battle, but now he's still raiding, which is insane. And now what? Well, the thing here is 63 farmers, 29 on goal. Still Vinchester, with the economy he has, he shouldn't lose the game, but that battle was massive conscription as well. Now Pikeman upgrade and raiding here. Nah, Vinchester is just playing out of this world in this series and is raiding now with light caps. He clean all, the champions are coming, but Mr. Yo 70 villages and dropping more and more.
Exactly.
Mr. Yo, zero town centers. Survivalists, Mr. Yo, 0 town centers. 0 TCs right now. He has no town center. He's doing a TC now. It's Nomad. This is land Nomad. It's not Arabia.
Yeah, and well, that's really not going to be enough here. And this raid is not going to do enough. Even the light cav, like they're pretty bad against the Eagles, but even if you spend 6 light cav to kill 1 Eagle, it's fine in this position because the light cav are so cheap. There we go. Oh, a final armor finally coming out, and GG.
GG call! My goodness! 4-1 against Mr. Yo with an incredible performance. We can put Vinchester after we check the statistics. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know, man. What's going on here?
This guy is he's on another level now. This is proven. Look at the players he's taking out now.
It's just crazy. It's not how he took it. Analyze these statistics. Insane game. Vinchester open with more everything, more food, more wood. Goal almost the same. Double the goal in Relic against the Aztecs. Analyze a little bit all these numbers, Mr. Vinchester, Mr. Survivalist. Sorry, I keep calling you Vinchester because I'm speechless, you know.
We look somewhat similar. But yeah, I mean, it was a very full game. We saw every age fully fleshed out. So, yeah, Vinchester's just got ahead. You know, Mr. Yo was lacking Bowsaw and Heavy Plow that entire game. And he got it like near the end of the game, I think, the Ecotech. So, yeah, it's like that really hurt him so much. He got it in post-imp, his Castle Age Ecotech. So, yeah, I think that Vinchester just had more resources to work with and had the better unit comps throughout the game.
Okay, and now we're going to see what Vinchester has to tell us. Oh well,
Hey.
oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with a player that is gonna be in the semifinal in Kid of the Desert the next weekend, and he has beat 4-1 to Mr. Yo. Vinchester, congratulations.
Thank you very much, ma'am. That was amazing. I cannot explain my feelings after the last one and then through the entire series. That's something.
Don't be shy. Tell how you feel. Tell how you feel. Now you can talk. Now you can be talkative. If you don't talk now, is when I'm gonna punish you, and you are going back to the quarterfinals.
You know that I had like 20, lower than 20 hours from the past match, and I was kind of sick. I feel myself much better now, and seems like the best thing you can do if you want to be healthy is just play the tournament and try to win some games. This is what I tried to, and yeah, this series was amazing. I didn't expect the score. There's Mr. Yo, he played really well, especially the last one. That was really hard to understand because score always said that he is ahead for like 500s, but I was always told like, okay, I'm beating, but why the score is ahead for him? She did better for me, so those was really strange part of the emotions in this one.
Interesting. What is that sound? Is that that's coming from you?
Yeah, this is my sister playing on keyboard. I asked her to do this for the 5 minutes, but she said me, come on, you do the stuff. I don't care about it. I have a game here. It's not a tournament, but this is even more serious than the games you play there.
Okay. Well, wait a moment. Bring Survivalist, Fritzy. Bring Survivalist as well, because he probably want to add some stuff as well to Vinchester. So bring Survivalist, because he has enjoyed like a little kid with this series, and we are going to be with Survivalist as well. Vinchester, is this your best performance ever?
I think this is semi-final, so this is comparable with Red Bull when I had top 4 as well on summer in June or in July. I don't remember exactly. So
I mean,
yeah,
this series, Vinchester. I mean, this series performance.
Yeah,
this
series performance. Well, it's hard to say. I think Yo was not on his best, but overall, I played really well. I like how I played. So I feel like, yep, on Arabia, really, at the moment, I'm top 4 player. I can't believe this.
Survivalist, what do you want to ask to this beast? Because,
I mean,
my God,
congratulations! It's I've been basically cheering for you since yesterday. It's been really great to watch, and yeah, just I don't have too many questions, but in game, what was it? The one where Yo went for the Khmer. What were your thoughts when you felt that he was up so fast? Like what was going through your head there?
Well, I had some thoughts about this game, but I always stopped it because I thought like, okay, I don't care about this, just play the next one. So I didn't think too much, but I feel like I knew that it's going to be fast castle since I see the wall, so I knew it's going to be something aggressive, but I think I didn't execute it well. I could, I don't know, my eco wasn't the best because definitely I went for the super aggressive style, which didn't work there, and I knew that there will be no scouts, so I made 2 spears to break the walls. This is probably not the best idea. Maybe I could even try to go for men-at-arms, because as Lithuanians you have those resources. I didn't plan it, but I feel like I could go for them just to break in there faster or just try to get the resources from him. If I would go there with 3 men-at-arms, like 4-5 archers and 2 free spearmen, I think I could make pressure in order to castle edge for him and just win more time to get castle edge myself. So maybe I even knew that he would do, but I just executed it not the best way, but he played amazing.
Yeah. And what were your thoughts with that game going so late? Like, you didn't die early. That must have been a pretty big boost for you to even take that lost game so far.
Well, monks is kind of all in, and it's hard to use them to push, and probably that's why I wasn't that positive about that they didn't lose at the moment. But score was always ahead for him, and I was playing like, okay, if there was eco behind it and fine eco, then probably I will not win it. But anyway, I should try because this is tournament, and maybe it's just scouting or something. Doesn't matter. Maybe it's just points for broke buildings. Or something like this. So that's why I tried, and probably everything was good. I just needed a couple of minutes. This is what I got because my eco was too damaged because I didn't defend properly.
Yeah. Well, it's been a very entertaining series today and yesterday.
Very
So,
what?
yeah.
Very entertaining. Very entertaining. The best
Not
series,
just
man.
very
I mean,
entertaining. Great.
Yeah,
very
that was
entertaining.
amazing. Yeah,
Insane.
it's got
Winchester,
especially. Uh-huh.
let me talk, Winchester. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously,
No problem. No problem.
Winchester.
You
Let
have
me
a minute.
talk, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. I wanted to
No
ask you
problem.
for those people, he don't let me talk, guys. It's insane, you know. Winchester, you know that I'm joking. For those people that has been telling you many times, Winchester kind of arena player clone. I mean, how you can perform in the last game, no walls at all, getting raided all over. You were like in the middle in the circle of the map, and then you still at 200 population and raiding. Can you explain how is that even possible? And you were sit down like this in your chair.
Uh,
Like you were not
maybe.
moving. You were not moving a single muscle. You know. I mean,
Full
can you explain to the
concentration,
viewers?
man. Yeah, I always say to everyone that I think that the perfect game without walls is always better than playing with walls. So sometimes when I don't set up myself on walling like I did, yes, of course there are sometimes games like okay, I need to be fully walled, then you set up your mind and you think about it. But in game like this, I just don't think about the walls. Maybe I could build somewhere, some palisade or something, but just you have no time to think about it, and you're trying to control the minimap. You need to control everything, and I knew that I had a good position there. I felt like I had a good, as I said, because core was ahead for him, and that was kind of tricky. So yeah, just trying to control everything, watching the minimap, and just do all the stuff at the same time. So that's why you need that concentration just on the screen, nothing else.
Okay, survivalist, last one, amigo.
Yeah, I mean, just like Vinchester is saying, like the concentration was just key throughout this entire series. Just seemed like you didn't really ever fall apart or anything. You always were thinking to the next step and always had an answer. So that's what it felt like. I don't know any
Yeah, I
other
feel a
questions.
Vinchester.
little bit comfortable. Yeah,
Winchester,
serious.
who you want in the semifinal? Looking at the camera, because the player is probably looking at you. Who you want in the semifinal?
Well, of course, Leary, because it's going to be a nice way to get the championship. And the past time when I was top 4, I lost to Leary, so it's going to be real nice to play him. But I will be like to any of players, so it's at least it's going to be a nice way. I won Hera, now I won Yo. If it's going to be Leary and I want to be top 1, then beat him and just play versus the best player from the bottom of the bracket, I suppose. Yeah, I believe it's going to be Jordan or Viper. I believe in those two. So it's going to be a real nice way to get the championship. And yeah, I'll try my best there. Let's see what I would be able to prepare for the next week.
Vinchester, congratulations with the big achievement. Remember that we're gonna get a new interview for the top 4, but it's gonna be shorter, okay, Mr. Vinchester?
I will try. I will try.
It's gonna be
I
complicated,
can't say
right?
anything on sure yet.
Okay, Vinchester, thank you so much for coming and congratulations.
Yeah,
See
thank you
you
again,
very
guys.
soon in the next weekend. Take
Have a
care.
nice show. You're crazy. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Survivalist,
Wow.
has been an amazing co-cast with you. We are not gonna say who is gonna be the next co-caster because we have a special co-caster, surprise co-caster, but Survivalist, man, lovely, man. All the series we have done together, insane, and whatever you wanna say. As always, the channel is for you, amigo.
All right. Yeah, it's been such a pleasure coming in. Casting for so many people in the audience here. Hopefully you've enjoyed. There's my Twitch link there, so you can check me out there. I mainly stream gameplay, laddering, stuff like that, but I do a lot of coaching as well. So if you're interested in learning the game, getting a little bit better at the game, check me out on Twitch and on YouTube. And yeah, I mean, I'm a 51-month lover boy in the channel, so I don't know. Do we have anyone who can match that record right now? I don't know. Everybody say one in the chat with the longer than that, and let's see him.
There is some, but Mr. Survivalist, thank you so much, and has been really, really, really a pleasure. And hopefully we're gonna probably cast even more in the rest of the tournament,
Yeah.
which is not a lot anymore. A pleasure, amigo.
That's
It was
okay.
fantastic.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it, amigo. Take care, man. Take care. Oof. This has been really insane. It has been really insane. And right now we are going to jump into the highlights from this series. Then Leary's interview and Cito interview. Is Leary gonna be able to beat Cito? Gonna be another upset? Because now we don't know anymore. Leary or Cito incoming, highlights, interview, and surprise with the co-caster. Someone that has not co-cast yet in the tournament.